I texted you pictures of their rosters.
Appreciate it. I left my house and I go like past the admin to go to NAC.
Oh yeah.
That's how I always go.
Yeah.
And so I get there and I'm by that Tiny Woods Academy and it's like back.
Well, welcome live here to Nacogdoches High School. Happy to be with you here for some Lady Panther District basketball happening here on Lufkin Game Time. I'm Chris Simmons, joined with Gary Ivins Jr., and the Lady Pack look to continue off of a recent hot streak. They went back to my old stomping grounds, Gary, and really tore up the Hudson Invitational this past weekend, winning, I believe, 4 games or 5 games, and taking the chip home. It was a good showing for Coach Lamb and the girls this past weekend.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Coach Lamb got them rolling here, got that win over White House to kick off district after the opening loss, however, a couple weeks ago to the Lady Maidens of Jacksonville. So riding a 5-game win streak now for our girls, and this is a very important game. Obviously, it's on the road. Anytime you can get a road win, that's great. But Jacksonville, John Tyler, and Mount Pleasant are pretty much mainstays to make the playoffs. This is a game that the winner of this is obviously a lot of ball to be played.
Right.
Very important ball game for both clubs.
Yeah, very important. You're fighting a lot for between that 4 seed. Maybe something crazy happens, it might go higher, but most likely, like you said, the top 3 seem to be being spoken for. So now you're on the chance, and it's a rivalry game here on the road where you always want to beat a rival. You always want to try to steal a road win. Coming off that last district win for the Lady Pack for White House against White House, pardon me. Trinity Maxey had a great game, scoring all 10 points that she had came in the first half, and then Aaliyah Maxey chipped in 9 points. She was actually our Commercial Bank of Texas Player of the Game. And talking about both of them playing, I think the Lady Pack really found a rhythm coming into the game once they were able to establish the defense and the pressure. We saw once the defensive intensity was turned up a bit, we saw that produce more points and force turnovers on the other team.
No doubt.
Yeah, it was a good run. We saw kind of a very slow start for the Lady Pack, and then ended up being 15-all at the end of the first quarter. Ended up winning that game against White House, 46-36 here on our Cafe Del Rio pregame show. Let's give you our starting lineups, brought to you by Higginbotham Insurance. First for the Nacogdoches Lady Dragons. Number 1, Cassidy Fletcher. Number 2, Hope Lind. Number 3, Zariah Williams. Number 12, Shakori Caldwell. And number 22, Zariah Swindle. Then for the Lufkin Lady Pack, a little different than what we saw on last Tuesday against White House. It's Aaliyah Maxey, Trinity Maxey, Chloe Armstead. She's a new face here to the starting lineup. Mallory Penner, number 5, and then Ananda Taylor, number 14, wraps up the starting lineup for your Lufkin Lady Pack. Once again, our starting lineups are brought to you by our good friends over at Higginbotham Insurance. We're about ready to get this thing going. Tip-off coming up in a moment, but first we have the national anthem about to happen here in the arena.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nacogdoches High School welcomes you into the Dragon's Den for tonight's 10-5A district contest between the Lufkin Lady Pack and your Nacogdoches Lady Dragons. At this time, we ask that you please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, we're about ready for our Lufkin Coca-Cola tip-off here in a moment. We'll be right back after this break here on our Cafe Del Rio pregame show. We'll be right back on Lufkin Game Time.
Need top-notch drafting services? B-Square Design has been serving Texas for 11 years with commercial and residential drafting that stands out. With 40 years of combined experience, our friendly, knowledgeable team is ready to help you bring your project to life. From cutting-edge software to large-format printing, we've got the tools to get it done. Call today for your free, no-obligation quote and consultation. B-Square Design, your trusted partner in design excellence. Proud sponsor of Lufkin Panther Sports on Lufkin Game Time.
Hey Panther fans, Big Nasty here. Need a short-term loan to cover some unexpected bills or maybe a little extra cash? Give Texan Credit a call today. Loan process that is easy from start to finish, and you will get your money fast. Texan Credit has been helping Texas residents for over 10 years by offering multiple loan options with easy low payment. Located in Lufkin at 509 South Timberland Drive, or look Texan Credit up online, TexanCredit.com. Trust me, if they'll loan me money, they will loan you money. Texan Credit, they say yes.
Welcome back. We're here at the Dragons Den, Nacogdoches High School. Chris Simmons, Gary Ivins Jr. Starting lineups are still happening here in the arena. One more time, our starting lineups are brought to you by our good friends over at Higginbotham Insurance. For Nacogdoches, number 1, Jassity Fletcher. Number 2, Hope Lind. Number 3, Zariah Williams. Number 12, Shakuri Caldwell. And number 22, Zariah Swindle. For the Lady Pack, it's both the Maxey sisters, Aaliyah Trinity, Chloe Armstead, Mallory Penner, and Ananda Taylor. I'm looking forward to this one tonight. A big game down the road. You're looking for that fourth and final playoff spot. We're still before Christmas. Playoffs are a mile away, but it's all these kinds of games now that really set you up down the road that you'd be looking back at your schedule, wishing what could have been and what you could have got done. Well, those games happen now, and you got to take care of business whenever you can.
No doubt about that, and they got the number 1 team preseason anyway in the district, John Tyler, coming up on Friday night. So when you look at here, Nacogdoches 1-2. They lost to Mount Pleasant, and of course Jacksonville. They beat Marshall here as well. We're 1-1 off our bye slot last week.
Right.
So with that being said, it's paramount to get a win tonight for Coach Lamb, and he knows it. I'm sure you visited with him a second ago. I can see it. He goes,
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Yeah, absolutely it is. I think a couple keys for tonight is going to be for the Lady Pack. I think that we saw them at their best whenever the defensive pressure really was strong. When they little half-court traps, we saw it not always just completely a full-court blitz, but kind of baiting you into some traps, and really interested to see how the defensive intensity can turn into points for the Lady Pack on the offensive end, because offensively what we saw, stagnated offense, not getting a lot of shots up. Got to take care of the ball. Got to force turnovers. That's going to be a key to almost every game here in this district schedule.
Well, yeah, and not turn it over yourself.
Exactly. Yeah, force the turnover
and don't do it.
And not do the same thing. So here we go. Lady Dragons will get possession to start this thing off here in our first quarter. Brought to you by Hancock Insurance. Working the ball inside. It's Swindle. A couple dribbles. Loses it, and she travels defense played from Ananda Taylor. She's in the starting lineup now. I know last Tuesday she was not. So we're seeing Armstead, we're seeing Taylor. A couple additions. Akira Smallwood not in the starting lineup tonight. We're also seeing Mariah Mays not in the starting lineup. And so Coach Lamb shaking things up. But on a 5-game win streak, you may have found something that he feels really is cooking well.
Well, the offense has definitely picked up the last 5 ball games, so we'll see if that has something to do with it here.
Maxey top of the key to her left of Penner. Working against this zone look from the Lady Dragons. Penner crossover. 5-second violation called. Defense intensity there from Chastity Fletcher, forcing the turnover. So both teams coming up with a turnover apiece here to start it off on their opening possessions. So here's Williams working to the right side. Lind. Zone look for Lady Pack as well. In the corner, Caldwell now reversing the ball around the perimeter one more time. Patient approach, nearly went out of bounds. Lady Dragons recovered, top of the key, 3 up, missed to the left. Rebound pulled in by Armstead. I believe Armstead had one of our We See plays of the game coming off of the Hudson tournament. Got to see a clip and said, okay, a new face here. Let's see what happens. And Maxey pulling the 3 is an air ball to the left. Both teams scoreless here, 90 seconds into the ball game.
Well, I don't know if she's injured or not, but it's been 3 years since Smallwood hadn't started a basketball game that I've been a part of.
Yeah.
What?
Nacogdoches going to counter with an air ball 3 of their own. Back to Lufkin. Scoring at a premium here.
We're laying some foundation work here in the early going.
I think so. Jaslyn O'Neal, she checks in for Mallory Penner. She's coming off a 14-point game in the championship against Silsby. Lady Pack got to be feeling good anytime you can go win a tournament. Sweep through it, and one of the games I got to see them a couple different times, and every time it seemed like they were well in control. That Silsby game, though, got close. They were finally able to pull away in the second half. So O'Neal, dribble handoff with Aaliyah Maxey. Driving, kicking. Trinity will pull the 3 again. That one, no good. It's short. Rebound by Lind, and here come the Lady Dragons. No pressure being shown yet from Lufkin. Short corner. It's Caldwell. It's given up top. Lind. Left side. Right blocked. Shot is blocked. Gathered in, though, by Swindle. Big post presence down there, and she's able to get the first basket of the game.
Well, we have some scoring finally.
There's
almost 3 minutes into the ball game.
Yeah, there's points on the board. Armstead has it stripped away. Stolen by Williams. She's up by herself, goes up with the left hand. Thought about falling out of there, but decided to drop in through with 4 points now for the Lady Dragons. First 2 of the game for Zariah Williams. Coach Lamb going to take a timeout. This timeout brought to you by our good friends Graham Bailey over at B Squared Design Professional Drafting Services. We'll take a quick break with them. The score 4-0 here in our Hancock Insurance first quarter on Lufkin Game Time.
We back the pack. So let's go, Panther Nation. JM Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Panther fans, craving a game time snack? Head to Taco Casa, the official taco destination for Lufkin Game Time. Dive into a crunchy taco, indulge in a super burrito, or satisfy your taste buds with nachos or a chili burger. Serving Lufkin and Nacogdoches with excellence. Taco Casa, where it's always real fresh, real food, and real good. Taco Casa, proudly supporting our Panthers on Lufkin Game Time.
About 3 minutes into this one, Nacogdoches showing this 3-2 zone. Armstead to Aaliyah Maxey, now to Trinity on the left side. Trying to look down low and work with something on Ananda Taylor. Her and Zariah Swindle really going at it on the left block. Spin move by Aaliyah Maxey in the paint, going up, and she's fouled by Swindle. First foul by either team here. They got Swindle on the swipe down. So Leah Maxey at the line now for 2 free throws. Mariah Mays set to check in. First free throw from Aaliyah is missed. Last Tuesday, Aaliyah went 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Mays coming in for Taylor. Aaliyah misses the first and makes the second. So first point of the game for Lufkin now. Score 4-1.
Didn't need it. Had to have it. Can't get that second point till you get the first one.
Fair point. Can't argue with your logic on that one, Gary. Three-pointer from Lind is missed. Long ricochet recovered by Knack. Here's Robertson, who just checked in at the last break as well. Nearly had it stripped away, fighting her way through some traffic and outlets it out into safety. Mays getting active defensively and tipping that one out of bounds. So post entry was intended for Shakari Caldwell. Knack inbound from their baseline, lobbing it in. Caldwell gathers, goes up with the left hand, soft touching it in.
Well, they're pounding it inside. They think they got an advantage on the interior, and so far that's where all their points have come from.
Yeah, just about 2 feet in front of the rim. My daughter was making that shot on Sunday night when I went to practice with her. You can get that shot open, you can be okay. Mays on the right corner, cross-court pass to Maxey. Back to O'Neal. And back to Trinity one more time. See, this is the similar feel of offense that we saw that first part of the first quarter last game against White House. Just standing, looking, waiting, and not cutting with intensity quite yet.
Well, that's kind of the last 3 quarters against Jacksonville as well, but they picked it up against White House, and I got a feeling they're going to do the same thing here.
Maxey spinning, floating, missing. An offensive board gathered by Mays. The ball's deflected around, back to Mays. Now from the block, it goes up. Mariah Mays checking in her first basket. Score now 6-3. In favor of Nacogdoches here with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Zone defense, active hands. Mays trying to force Caldwell baseline, but the skip bats up top will prevent that. Three-pointer coming.
Oh.
Left wing, way too strong from Fletcher. Maybe that's the problem. Everybody's just been lifting too many weights. They're all strong, but what a great backdoor look. There it is. Robertson at the high post, going to the low post in Caldwell, and Shakari Caldwell has her 4th point of the game.
The wide open layup there, busted it down.
That's the idea with this zone attack here for the Lady Dragons. You see them working a little high-low, and you collapse on the high post, and that back door's going to be wide open. Armstead on the right wing, looking back door with the lob to Aaliyah Maxey. Her layup, good. Great find from Armstead. Great finish from Maxey.
Got it down. Good pass, a good look from behind the defense, and got over the top of him, and she knew right where to go.
Those zone defenses, if you get the heads looking the wrong way, is still here from Mays. You can catch them napping. The lob pass on the backside typically can be open. Both teams with 2 turnovers here in the first quarter. 8-5 your score. Nacogdoches ahead by 3. Hancock Insurance, a sponsor, and then Mays trying to make a lob pass to Maxey. That one stolen easily from Caldwell up the court. I wouldn't say it's a fast break on that one. It was more of a slow jog break.
Jump shot.
Boy. Caldwell.
And the lefty with that.
No kid. Lefty.
Looks familiar.
I don't know about that one, Pots. I haven't seen you shoot a basket in I don't think ever.
The shot looks familiar. Going in does not.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, that's maybe a little more accurate there. Maxey from the left wing. Thought about attacking. Now works to O'Neal and ends up in the hands of Mays. Mays skipping. Armstead 3 from the corner. That one's an air ball. Boy, this arena.
The backdrop.
Maybe. I mean, we practice in it every day. Pretty similar. Guess it's a little tighter than whatnot. A lot of good memories in this gym for your boy here, Gary.
Oh, really?
A lot of good ones. 46 seconds to go in this first quarter.
So Hancock Insurance, first quarter. Our man Jalen Mark and all the fine folks, Mr. Hancock himself, All-State Insurance. That is Hancock.
5-point game. Tyra Smallwood checking in for Aaliyah Maxey. Knack will inbound from the baseline. Right corner. Thought about the step back. Hope Lynn says kicks it back out to reset the offense. Barry. Back to Lynn. Short corner. Barry. Boy, that ball is getting skipped all over. Good ball movement. Fletcher driving, kicking, 3. No good. Too strong coming towards us over here. We go to Lufkin.
Good defense there by the girls. They were locking them down on the perimeter and not giving up on the inside. Good job. Just got to get some buckets here.
We've got, let's see, 2 field goals today? 2 field goals and a free throw. So we get some more coming up in the second quarter, but a nice basket to take us there would be nice. O'Neal, left wing, driving, kicking. Maxey will pull the 3. Misses to the left. Alicia Smallwood saves it right before the quarter, but that's how we finished off the first quarter. Nacogdoches leading 10-5. This first quarter is brought to you by Hancock Insurance. We'll be back in a moment here on Lufkin Game Time.
Red 18. This season, you can share a Coke with your team on it. So I'm going to tell you how with a little help from this quarterback.
Sally 44.
You can share a Coke when your team's up.
Red Poncho.
You can share a Coke when your team's down.
Happy Jolly.
You can share a Coke with a coach, a mascot, or an MVP.
Chili, chili, chili.
You can even share a Coke with your rival on game day.
Turbo.
Or you can share a Coke when you're giving out your famous guacamole recipe in a completely packed stadium.
Cilantro, chopped onion, squeeze a lime, Roma tomato, hike.
Share a Coke with a fan this season.
Ice cold, delicious.
Share a Coke is back for the fall football season. We all know what comes with being a fan. The ups, the downs, and everything in between. Whether you've just won a big game and want to celebrate with fellow fans, or want to share a Coke with your best friend whose team just lost against their arch rival, Coca-Cola has something for you. Share a Coke with a teammate, rival, or best friend this season.
Welcome back here. Second quarter headed your way in just a moment. Second quarter brought to you by good friends over at CHI St. Luke's Health Memorial. The score 10-5. Nacogdoches leading over Lufkin. First quarter really did not ever get the offense going for either team. Nacogdoches had a little bit more success in that first quarter when it came to working the ball around, finding backdoor passers, backdoor cutters, working against this zone. Lufkin's offense really stagnant. Couldn't get it going from outside. No three-pointers made by either team so far. Several missed. O'Neal from the right side. So Kyra Smallwood. Kind of a 1-4 flat set here from the elbows for Lufkin. Anaya Till just checked in here at the quarter break, and she's in kind of a 5-out look, a passing cut offense for the Lady Pack. Kyra to O'Neal to Aliciara, driving to baseline. Skipping to Maxey. Now Till, she'll pull a quick 3. Wow. Off the bench and hot already. Anaya Till knocking down the 3-point shot. First 3 by either team here tonight. Fletcher to Williams. Short corner, now Caldwell has it. That's been the bread and butter. It's a couple passes working around against this zone. Trying to knock down the open shots. Ultimately, not going to be a game of whether you can knock down open shots or not. Foul was caught on Nacogdoches number 12, Shakira Caldwell. Her first year of the second quarter. Both fouls in the game so far been committed by Nacogdoches. Trinity Maxey will walk this up against this 3-2 look for Nacogdoches. On the defensive side. Teal. Doesn't really use the screen. Tried to step through it on the attack. Call for the travel. Third turnover of the game against Lufkin. Once again, the second quarter brought to you by our friends over at CHI St. Luke's Health Memorial in Lufkin. Skip passes, turned right back over, so back and forth. A hot potato here with turnovers. We've seen that. They've came in pairs all night tonight. 6 turnovers between both teams. Score 10-8. Nacogdoches up by 2. Luciara Smallwood. Working to Teal. Teal tripped herself up, though, on the crossover. Skip pass now to Maxie's deflected. Ball's loose. Recovered by Smallwood. Smallwood to Teal. Driving. Step back. Off balance. The shot's missed short. Rebounded by Zariah Williams. She's on the break, working from the right side. Skips it out. Three-point shot coming. Good. Hope Lynn knocking down the first three-point basket for Nacogdoches. The score 13-8. Five-point ball game once again. Jaslyn O'Neal with it on the left side. And tightly pressured. Smallwood didn't know the pass was going to her. Luciara let that one go. Turnover there for Lufkin. Fourth now of the game. So Zariah Williams will walk things up. Williams to Fletcher. Low post on the baseline, out of bounds. Entry pass to Shakuri Caldwell. Led her going out of bounds, and both teams now with 4 turnovers apiece. I said they've been coming in pairs. We've seen that most of the night. Here's Smallwood. Hand off with Maxie, who now picks up her dribble from the right side. Getting close to a 5-second call. It is just that. That's the second 5-second violation. And turnover for Lufkin. Kyra nearly came up with a steal. She anticipated that pass from Hope Lind. 4:36 to go in this first half. Score 13-8. Nacogdoches ahead. Lufkin yet to have a lead in this one. On the right side, it's Williams to Lind. Now to Fletcher. Her three is missed. Back come the Lady Pack. It's Maxie up top. Crossing over, picking it up now, looking to her left. Three-point shot coming from Till. High bounce off the rim. Won't get her second three of the night to fall, but that one missed a little bit short. Offensive board, though, by Smallwood. Smallwood under the basket and fouled. That's a Kyra Smallwood doing what we've seen her do so many times. Fouled by Caldwell. Caldwell's second of the game, and Smallwood really just getting after it and hustling. Offensive boards, defensive boards, almost, forcing turnovers. Kind of effort and hustle play that she is. First free throw is missed. These free throws brought to you by Taco Casa. Gary swears by the soft tacos.
Man, I actually went over the weekend and didn't even get a crunchy anymore. It's just all soft.
It's just all soft. Man, I'm not there yet, but I still believe you. Don't get me wrong. Smallwood comes up empties on both free throws. Lufkin now 1 of 4 from the free throw line tonight.
Mama does damage to the super burrito.
Yeah, okay, all right. I have done like a 1-1-1. A steal by Teal, nearly outlet pass to Smallwood. Now it's recovered after the deflection. Akira all by herself. Right hand layup is good. Officials timeout for injury there after the made layup from Akira Smallwood, her first basket. See, I've went through before, and I have done a soft, a crunchy, and a burrito. One of each. It's a good way of going.
That's next level ordering right there.
Boy, listen. Don't get me started on my ideas of how to order fast food. There's a bunch of them out there. 13-10. Your score. On top, it's Lind. Driving, kicking. Now, once again, finding that short corner. It's Robertson trying to go post to post on the backside with Erica Green, and that's a turnover. 3-point ball game, a chance for the Lady Pack to tie it up here on this possession with 3:17 to go in the first half.
Kind of weathered the storm now, and the Lady Panthers are kind of crawling in, kind of like what they did against White House.
Just stay close, keep it interesting, and see what happens. A high pick for O'Neal. Maxey from the corner. I think they're looking for that low post seal for a Kyra Smallwood, but Aliciara floating one up and fouled underneath the basket. Foul's called on a Kyra there. Her first. Actually, the first foul against Lufkin in the ballgame.
Boy, this is a rather brisk moving first half.
Listen, you just broke the cardinal rule, Kerry. The second you say that, baseball, football, basketball.
It was 6:30 when we started.
I know.
I was sitting there going, boy, we're not going to get home till 10 tonight on a school night with my boy over here. But
Yep. Well, now the whistles will blow, and they literally blew on the next play after you said that. So I'm putting that one on you, Pods.
That's all right. I got big shoulders.
There we go. O'Neal called for her first, team second. 2.5 to go in this first half. 3-point shot, missed it short from Chastity Fletcher. Back comes Maxey. Teal, left side, looking for her second three of the night. Nope. Now picks it up. She travels, though, dragging that left foot. She didn't think she did it. I haven't seen a lot of people who think they do, though.
That's true.
Zariah Williams back in, one of the starters here for the Lady Dragons. 7 turnovers now for Lufkin. See that ball? I mean, it's see pretty strong ball movement from Nacogdoches. It's very methodical against this zone. Now on the attack, finding a gap and flipping one up. Got it to go. Did Zariah Williams, sneaking through some traffic.
All 4 corners of the rim.
5-point game. Aliciara with it, handing off to Maxey. Stepping into a three, going to her left. Ball goes to the right. Smallwood was hustling for the board. He's called out of bounds. Or he called a foul. I feel. Let's see.
There was a lot of contact.
Yeah, it was a lot of contact. Radeja Robertson called for her first. That's third team foul. Kyra will check out. Here comes Aaliyah Maxey. Here's Maxey on the inbounds. Lobbing it into Aaliyah. Here's Teal. Right wing three, no good. Air ball, basically a pass to Maxey, but she had it stripped away when she came down with it. And Aaliyah committing the foul after the fact. Third team foul against Lufkin. And let it be known, Gary did make the mention about the game moving quickly at 2:40 to go in the first half, and we've seen 4 whistles since.
It's still pretty quick.
Just put it on the record. Lynn over in the corner looking for a travel where the Lady Pack coaching staff. Floating layup missed. Back comes Trinity Maxey. Maxey floating, finding Aaliyah Maxey. That one no good. Under a minute to play in the first half. Lufkin down by 5. Lynn to her left to Garner. That one goes out of bounds. Mallory Penner now coming back in for Lufkin, and these Panther subs brought to you by our friends. J.M. Chevy. Chloe Armstead back in, and also Mariah Mays. So it's Penner, Armstead, Mays, Aaliyah Maxey, and Jaslyn O'Neal in for the Lady Pack here. 47 seconds to go in the half. Ooh, almost a turnover there right as he crossed half court. Armstead to Mays. One dribble, picks it up. Now in the paint. The shot's up. A little flat and strong. Bounces high off the rim, and back come the Lady Dragons. Williams will turn back around now to reset things. Short corner, Robertson. Back outside, 3, Williams. No good. Oh, I almost spoke too soon. Thing almost went high off the back rim and right back down and in. We go back to Nacogdoches here with 11 seconds to play. Back door, finding on the post entry pass. Wendell missed it. Here's O'Neal coming back in transition. 5 on the clock, down to 4. 3-2. Penner, buzzer beater 3. Oh, misses to the left, and that's how we wrap up the first half. So Lufkin scored 5 points in the first quarter, 5 points in the second. They trail by 5 going into halftime. We'll be back in a moment here with our halftime show. The second quarter was brought to you by St. Luke's Health and More. We'll be right back on Lufkin Game Time.
You left it all on the field? We've got your number. Whataburger, just like you like it.
Need to save money on insurance? Give Joe Hancock and his team a call. Since 1965, the Hancock family has been dedicated to serving Texas with personal and commercial insurance. With 60 years of experience in Lufkin, our friendly and knowledgeable team is ready to help protect you and your family's most valuable assets. We've got the expertise to assist you. Call today for your free no-obligation quote, 936-634-4451. Joe Hancock Agency, your trusted partner in insurance, proud sponsor of Lufkin Athletics. We back the pack.
When it comes to repairing your vehicle, you always have a choice. At S&W Expert Collision Repair, we set the standard for excellence with state-of-the-art equipment, leading-edge technology, and over 40 years of industry know-how.
They got us a new car. They got us a new car. They got us a new car.
No, this is your car. We just fixed it correctly.
Thank you so much for our new car.
No, this is your car.
S&W Expert Collision Repair. You just might think you got a new car.
Commercial Bank of Texas has been your community bank since 1901, and our dedication to the people we serve is as important today as it was then. Today, CBTX brings you the latest technology, backed by personal customer service and #sealed with a smile. At Commercial Bank of Texas, banking is our business, but helping people succeed is our passion. It's time you experience banking Texas style. Stop by or give us a call today. You'll be glad you did.
Stay in the game with the Lufkin Game Time app. From live broadcast and game alerts to exclusive highlights, schedules, and the latest Panther news. Download Lufkin Game Time on the App Store and Google Play. Lufkin Game Time, the home to Lufkin Panther and Lady Panther sports.
For the first day of school. For the last day of work. For the satisfaction of a job well done. For the ideas that change the world. For good times, for not so good times. For her future and hers and his. For serving our customers and connecting communities, we're here with you for good. Austin Bank, with you for good.
Need top-notch drafting services? B-Square Design has been serving Texas for 11 years with commercial and residential drafting that stands out. With 40 years of combined experience, our friendly, knowledgeable team is ready to help you bring your project to life. From cutting-edge software to large format printing, we've got the tools to get it done. Call today for your free, no-obligation quote and consultation. B-Square Design, your trusted partner in design excellence. Proud sponsor of Lufkin Panther Sports on Lufkin Game Time.
Hey, Panther fans, Big Nasty here. Need a short-term loan to cover some unexpected bills or maybe a little extra cash? Give Texan Credit a call today. Loan process that is easy from start to finish, and you will get your money fast. Texan Credit has been helping Texas residents for over 10 years by offering multiple loan options with easy low payment. Located in Lufkin at 509 South Timberland Drive, or look Texan Credit up online, TexanCredit.com. Trust me, if they'll loan me money, they will loan you money. Texan Credit, they say yes.
Hey, have you seen Thang? He's supposed to pick us up.
I don't know where he went.
Hey guys, it's game day. Let's go.
Hi folks, JJ Webb here from JM Chevrolet, your East Texas Chevy dealer, and we're fired up for this Lufkin Panther football season because at JM Chevrolet, we back the pack. So let's go, Panther Nation. JM Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Panther fans, craving a game time snack? Head to Taco Casa, the official taco destination for Lufkin Game Time. Dive into a crunchy taco, indulge in a super burrito, or satisfy your taste buds with nachos or a chili burger. Serving Lufkin and Nacogdoches with excellence. Taco Casa, where it's always real fresh, real food, and real good. Taco Casa, proudly supporting our Panthers on Lufkin Game Time.
Welcome back. We're here at halftime, brought to you by our friends over in Morgan Insurance. Score 15-10. Nacogdoches Lady Dragons leading over our Lufkin Lady Pack. Give you some stats from the first half. Nacogdoches able to win the turnover battle, only committing 5 turnovers there in the first half. Lufkin with 7. Scoring-wise, for Nacogdoches, it was Shakiri Caldwell with 6 points, 4 for Zariah Williams, 3 for Hope Lind, and 2 for Zariah Swindle there in the first half. On Lufkin's side of things, it's been only 10 points, so not a lot of wealth to be dispersed. Aaliyah Maxey, though, with 3. 2 for Smallwood, 3 for Anaya Till, and 2 for Mariah Mays in the first half, once again to score 15-10. Here in this one, our stats are brought to you by Lufkin Coca-Cola. 5-point ball game, and I know we'll talk about this one more in the second half, obviously, but Gary, coming up this boys game, right after this one, we're back to, obviously having district doubleheaders for the first time and who knows how long. Well, the boys give us a lot to be really excited about last game that we saw.
No doubt about that. They did that at home, obviously, but what was even more impressive, they went on the road this past weekend, played 2 Thursday, 2 Friday, and 2 Saturday. But the afternoon game on Saturday was in the third-place game with Grand Oaks, who is the tournament host, ranked 20th in the state in 6A. And, man, we were there. Little man was on the front step chair, and it was a playoff atmosphere game. And
really,
it was close. Middle of the start of the fourth quarter, I think we were up by 4, but we ended up pulling off and winning by about 16 or 18. But, man, it was freaking awesome. Now, they had to come back 3 hours later and play for the title against a team that wasn't half as good as them.
Oh, really?
They only won by 11.
Only 11.
But it was close, you know what I'm saying? But they were gassed.
Yeah.
But, man, that first game against Grand Oaks on Saturday was unbelievable.
Well, let's just ask this question between me and you. How many days of rest do you need for recovery just for playing one game, Gary?
Well,
probably about 3 months?
Yeah.
I can't imagine playing 3 hours after a game, much less,
Well, they played 2 on. Oh, AB with a windmill. I didn't know he had it in the bag.
I think we're winning the warm-up line, the layup lines. We're going to beat just about every team that we face, especially in the district season, I think, in layup lines. All right, Marcellus.
Here comes Big Daddy. Oh, windmill for Sanders. Get you some.
Yeah, that's fun. That's fun.
Don't you do it,
BJ.
BJ trying to go off the backboard. Yeah. Well, you're getting to watch all this, too, now, if you're tuned in. So if you're listening, you ought to flip on over and watch, because this is some impressive dunk show here as the Panthers just loosening up. But, yeah, the boys are now 14-2, Chris, and there's a couple of big dates coming up on the horizon. They're into the TABC poll. Or
I saw that. TABC hoops, yep. I saw that.
And,
between the legs and throwing it off the glass a little bit there for the boys, but getting some statewide recognition. There's a lot of social media warriors out there on behalf of the guys saying, hey, they're playing good ball. They deserve to be recognized, and I think they're going to keep opening some raising some eyebrows.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And we started I keyed in on something now that district is finally here, and we're going to go every Tuesday, Friday. I'm going to call it the AB1 Watch.
The AB1 Watch.
The AB1 Watch is going up the ladder mighty quickly, and he is 45 points from 1,500 as a Lufkin Panther, and that's a pretty big number. So there's a couple of milestones that he could eclipse this year, obviously, but we'll talk about that as well. We go on through, but obviously the kid can play some basketball this just in.
So 45 points, does that happen in 1 game, 2 games, or 3 games?
Well, to be honest with you, it could happen tonight if they wanted it.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll happen tonight. I think it's going to go down Friday night at home.
Who we got at home on Friday?
John Tyler.
Fun game.
Yeah, should be a good one. They're undefeated in district. Only played 1 game, obviously, but they are rolling in unbeaten. There's 4 teams still rolling, and I think they might be 2-0. I think they played. I looked that up wrong.
I didn't bring my research. I'll let you.
Oh, I did it. I just I forgot they all played Friday.
Just the fact that you just said I forgot. Your memory doesn't miss.
No, I missed. I knew we were off Friday, and in my head, everybody was off Friday. I don't know what I was doing, but it was our scheduled off date.
I got you.
And so everybody else has played 2 games in district outside of us. And Texas High is the team that's off tonight, I believe it is. I got all this written down.
Yeah.
I'll bust it out when we get into game time.
You'll bust it out when it's time to do it. That's our boys preview happening. Coming up right after this game here with our Lufkin Lady Pack, who's down by 5. This halftime show, once again, was brought to you by Morgan Insurance Agency. And Lady Pack going to have to really get stuff going, changing up the starters here in the first half. Smallwood and Elise are both Smallwoods in the game. As both Maxies, both Smallwoods, and Jasmine O'Neill starting off the second half for the Lady Pack.
Little switch from the beginning, but I've always said it's not who starts, it's who finishes.
2 finishes, man. 2 finishes. So here we are. 5-point ball game. Nacogdoches with it. Here comes the pressure from Lufkin. Kind of what I was thinking we might see coming out of the halftime. A little half-court trap action. Driving is Caldwell, losing it. It last got touched by Lufkin. Oh, we got a travel call before the tip, so it will go to Lufkin. Coach Lamb saw it. He was fighting for it and get the call to go his way. 5-point game, 7:40 to go. So we're just underway in this third quarter. Kyra Smallwood down low to Aaliyah Maxey. One dribble going up, has it blocked. Ball loose. I say last touch by Trinity. So Lufkin going to jump into some press now.
I think all the boys were off on Friday.
Very well could have been.
Well, I've gone to 3 teams, and they're all 1-0 in district. They couldn't all been off.
Correct.
I think my research might be correct.
Well, listen, your research, I always trust it.
Got lucky.
Down low, it's Swindle. Up and under move. She travels, though. So back-to-back turnovers here for Nacogdoches to open up the second half. Zone defense here, or pardon me. Actually going to be a man look. All inside the 3-point line, and Lufkin did make 1 3 in the first half. That came from Anaya Till off the bench and into the scorebooks. Akira driving with the left, loses it though, and goes back to Nacogdoches, a little out of control, couldn't gather it in with that left hand on her attack.
Well, the defense is keeping up for both teams. That's for certain.
Williams nearly has her pass stolen from O'Neill. Active hands getting close on the count. The Dragons, will they get across? Just in time they did. Lind to Williams. Now the right side, it's Fletcher. Down low, Swindle trying to split the trap, and offensive foul. Better than a travel. It's an offensive foul called against Zariah Swindle, her second. First team foul the third quarter. So 5-point game, no points put up on the board here in the second half so far. O'Neill's taking the jumper, it's blocked by Chastity Fletcher. And the last goes out of bounds from Smallwood, trying to gather the offensive board. So O'Neill took a little too long taking that shot, and Fletcher, she's having none of it.
No, she had a good ball was on top. Her hand was over the ball. She was elevated on that one.
Lynn driving, kicking. 3-pointer coming now from Caldwell. That one's missed. O'Neill able to gather the rebound. Still this man-to-man look. See if Lufkin can attack it a little bit differently. Maxey pulling the 3. That'll work. Outside, Trinity Maxey knocking down the second 3-pointer of the game for Lufkin. Her first points of the night.
Whataburger 3 from downtown. Uh-oh.
Caldwell trying to make a 3-point play, but the ball just rolled out on the attack. She was fouled. She'll go to the line for 2 free throws, and we have an injured player in Shakuri Caldwell.
Did you see what the Lobos did to DeSoto? There were a few scores that caught me off guard this weekend. I'm not surprised that they won, but they
didn't just win. They absolutely dominated that ball game. I was shocked they won, but I was also just like, wow, that wasn't a win. That was a beatdown.
The running, they didn't even trick plays, throwing. It was all on the ground over a powerhouse.
So if we can do score association, does that mean that we were better than DeSoto this year because we only lost to Longview?
Well, Coach King has a knack for making changes going into the postseason, and he changed quarterbacks.
Really?
To start a district, he brought in Coach Hamilton's son, who is a sophomore and dynamic, and he has started ever since the playoffs. And boy, have they gone on a run!
My goodness, yeah, that score caught me completely off guard. I walked over. I was actually working the game at SFA. There was a national volleyball tournament happening. So I walked over to the stadium, saw the score between PNG and South Oak Cliff, and they just ran away with that score. I mean, it was 35-14 when I walked over.
Well, I think South Oak had their stinger up from last year.
Yeah.
And they didn't want to leave anything in the doubt or in the hands of officials, and they were ready for the one you need to watch is next. But they could get stumped next week.
Oh, really?
I don't even know who they're playing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying they put it all into that one.
Yeah. But it was a good night. It was a cold night. I mean, it's been uncharacteristically cold here lately, and perfect for football weather. But, yeah, best of luck to the Lobos in their playoff run, if we can even say that. Maxie with her second 3 of the quarter here. Just like that, Maxie now the leading scorer in this ball game, tied with the game high 6. Mays coming up with a steal. Here's the pressure defense and the points. No, not yet. Layup was missed by Mays. Ball's loose. Here come the Lady Dragons. Up the court. Shots blocked by Liam Maxey. Going for the board is Aliciara Smallwood. She's fouled by Zariah Swindle, her third.
We got our first lead of the game.
Yes, we do.
Back-to-back Whataburger double meat, double cheeses.
We'll take it. I'm kind of wondering if that needs to be triple meat, triple cheese. 3-point, triple meat, triple cheese, you know?
You're probably right.
I mean, listen, I don't know that I've ever ordered one, but there's a first time for everything.
Smallwood did, as I got updated from one of our esteemed coaches, that she did twist her ankle last week or in the Hudson tournament.
Gotcha.
So Smallwood is out there giving it a go, but she is playing on a little bit of a bum ankle. That's why she's not in the starting lineup.
Gotcha. Maxey.
Shoved in the back.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, has it ripped away, though, by Fletcher. And then Aliciara commits the – probably no, not – it's going to be Trinity Maxey call for the foul. Her first, team second. And Lufkin leading by 1. In the games comes Chloe Armstead. I think there's only – I was looking back to that playoff conversation we were having. I think there's only 4 returning four state champions from last year that are still in the playoffs this year coming into this week.
Well,
it's tough to do.
It is very tough to do.
Nothing sweeter than a repeater is what somebody once said. Driving is Aaliyah Berry.
I stole that line from my boy in center, I will admit.
Okay.
I wish I could say I came up with that one because it is a good one.
Small was called for her first. At the line for 1 free throw is Berry. As Nacogdoches retook the lead and adds a point to it.
Well,
2-point lead for the Dragons.
The lead was short-lived.
But I do like what we're seeing with your one missed layup from a tie ball game at this point. Pressure defense has seemed to be pretty effective here for Lufkin. Armstead has it tipped away. She's able to regather it, but trapped near half court.
I was about to say we need a timeout when she was out there stuck with her back to the basket.
So Lufkin now 10 turnovers in the ball game.
You know, last time we were here was 2 years ago, I believe, and they were really good. They get the kid at SFA now. And then, of course, the kid that ended up going to play football somewhere. Or was that last year? No, it was 2 years ago. And this place was absolutely packed. There was not an empty seat in the house. And I think they beat us. I think that was our last district loss, to be honest with you.
That would have been
on the boys' side.
Talking about Nana?
Yeah.
So that would have been 4 years then.
Has it been that long?
He's a senior at SFA now. Yeah.
Did he graduate earlier or something?
Possibly. Don't get me lying. I don't know. I do know he's a senior at SFA, and I was thinking about it. They actually had 2 kids on that team that went to play at the college level. They actually played against each other earlier this season. Remember that guard, was it Devontae Jackson, I think maybe? Short, shifty, left-handed guard.
Yep.
He's playing at a smaller college here, but it was kind of cool getting to see them play against each other.
And the receiver that went to play football, I forgot his name.
Yeah, that kid.
He was the best athlete.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's the best.
Well, shoot, he was what was his name? Because that kid could fly.
Yes.
He was good at everything he did. Fletcher called for the foul for Nacogdoches as Taylor's at the line for 2 free throws. Misses the first. She's 0 for 1 tonight.
Get in there, baby.
There it is.
That's a Taco Casa free throw.
First point for Ananda Taylor. It's a 1-point ball game, 18-17 with 2:40 to go in this third quarter. Not a high-scoring affair at all. But defense is pressure for both. A turnover there for the Dragons. Hope Lynn lost control of it on the attack. Now both teams at 10 turnovers apiece. Five-out look here for the Lady Pack. Maxey going back door. Great find from Armstead. The shot's contested, blocked, recovered by Knack. Now they come back in a hurry. Coach Lamb wanting the pressure right off the turnover as well to keep putting their foot on the gas pedal. But on the sideline is Williams tiptoeing, finding back door. Down low, it's Robertson trying to make a pass out. It's tipped away. An ugly possession there for Nacogdoches so far. Ends up in the hands of Barry. Her shot's an air ball, rebounded by Aaliyah Maxey, and that wasn't pretty, Potts.
No, that was not Coach's best drawn-up play. That could be a charge.
It could, and referee did not call anything either.
Of course, Coach Scroggins here for the Dragons, a longtime head coach for Lufkin. Took the Lufkin Lady Panthers within a game, or a shot really, of going to the regional tournament for their only time. But
oh, wow.
Back when Tasha Mack was on the team.
I announced her name one time at a college game at AC. I was kind of filling in as the PA guy. And I was reading the starting lineups. I got her name right, but I just had a mess up on her height. I said 6 foot instead of 6'4". She ran by the press table, and after I announced it, she said, excuse me, 6'4", sir. So the lady said, she's proud of them legs. She's tall. And I said, well, I'm sorry, but she went off to kill it that game, and I said her name plenty more times the rest of that night.
She was really, really good. We had a really good team 2 or 3 years in a row. Just could not quite get over the hump.
1-point game here. Nacogdoches with it, left side of the court. Williams over the left side to Green. Now the ball gets on the right side. Good dish inside. Barry, layup, fouled. Barry fouled, going to the basket. Foul by Aaliyah Maxey. That'll be her third now. 4th team foul. Aaliyah Barry, who has 3 points tonight and made her only free throw attempt, she makes her second one now. So Trinity Maxey back in, Mallory Penner back in, Akira Smallwood back in for Lufkin.
A little run here.
Got to have it.
Penner can knock down a big one. Got to get her open.
Just got to get her open. She ain't afraid to shoot it.
That is a fact.
Shoot that thing from anywhere, anytime. Pass and cut look. Trying to force that one inside to Smallwood. It's deflected. Good hands from Erica Green. As Lufkin will inbound with 48 seconds from the baseline. Armstead getting it in. It's Maxey, tightly contested. Kicking to her right to Penner. Penner, Armstead, now Smallwood. Attacking the baseline. She didn't know where she was on the court on that one. Had to just throw it up there from behind the backboard. Pulled in by Robertson. 20 seconds to play. Left wing three up. Too strong. And rebounding it is Ananda Taylor. Clock at 12. Penner on the run. Wide open, top of the key. Her three ball. That one misses. Clock at 4. Will they get a shot off before the quarter break? No, they will not. So, at the end of the third quarter, scored 19-17. This third quarter brought to you by our friends over at Laird Homes. 2-point lead for the Nacogdoches Lady Dragons. We'll be right back here on Lufkin Game Time.
When it comes to repairing your vehicle, you always have a choice. At S&W Expert Collision Repair, we set the standard for excellence with state-of-the-art equipment, leading-edge technology, and over 40 years of industry know-how.
They got us a new car. They got us a new car. They got us a new car.
No, this is your car. We just fixed it correctly.
Thank you so much for our new car.
No, this is your car.
S&W Expert Collision Repair. You just might think you got a new car.
Stay in the game with the Lufkin Game Time app. From live broadcasts and game alerts to exclusive highlights, schedules, and the latest Panther news. Download Lufkin Game Time on the App Store and Google Play. Lufkin Game Time, the home to Lufkin Panther and Lady Panther sports.
All right, we're here, fourth quarter, headed your way in just a moment. This fourth quarter brought to you by CMC Recycling. 2-point game, Nacogdoches up by 2. And well, we saw some pressure defense being applied by the Lady Pack defense. When they were able to do it, we forced several more turnovers for Nacogdoches. They've got 10 on the ball game, both teams actually with 10 apiece, and 5 of those coming from Nacogdoches in the third quarter alone.
Yep, you're right about that. You see there on the Austin Bank scoreboard, it has been nip and tuck. You got to feel if anybody can go on a 5 or 6 point run here in this fourth quarter, they're probably going to win this game. Points are at a premium.
You might be able to win this game with 25 points tonight.
Yes.
I mean, that's a real possibility. We'll see how it shakes out. Barry.
Whoa.
Got
away from her.
Yeah. Deflected by, I think Smallwood may have got a hand on it.
You think so?
To be honest, Coach Lamb was in my way, and I'm just going off what the official said.
She must have. I just didn't see that.
Here's Fletcher again, back up top to Williams. They're trying to feed down low. They had success in the first quarter with Swindle down low on the block. But right now, Ananda Taylor doing a great job on the defensive side of things. They are battling at it down there. They are just back and forth, block to block as Swindle and Taylor working.
Everything thrown but haymakers.
You're exactly right. Swindle kick out to Barry. That foot was on the line. We had deep two.
Oh.
She gets her own board and misses the second chance. Ball's loose. Armstead wrestles it out of there, and back come the Lady Pack on the break. Armstead, top of the key, pulls up, jumper, good. It's only 2, but it feels like a very important one there.
Big bucket right there. Coach Lamb wants to congratulate her on that one with the big hit and call a timeout.
I think you're right. Got a timeout brought to you by B Square Design. We'll take a break with them. Score 19 apiece here. A minute into the fourth quarter. We'll be right back on Lufkin Game Time.
Commercial Bank of Texas has been your community bank since 1901, and our dedication to the people we serve is as important today as it was then. Today, CBTX brings you the latest technology backed by personal customer service and #sealed with a smile. At Commercial Bank of Texas, banking is our business, but helping people succeed is our passion. It's time you experience banking Texas style. Stop by or give us a call today. You'll be glad you did.
And welcome back here. 19 apiece in the fourth quarter. Lady Pack were trailing at the end of the first quarter 10-5. They scored 5 more in the second quarter, made the score 15-10. And they outscored the Dragons 7-4 in the third quarter to bring it within 2. Now a bucket from Armstead ties things up. It's Got 6:56 to go in this ball game. This fourth quarter brought to you by CMC Recycling.
My boy Chris Paul and the guys over there picking up your scrap metal when you need it. They'll even come get it.
You say Chris Paul?
Chris Ball.
Chris Ball, okay. It's a great name, too. I was going to say Chris Ball's pretty cool, but Chris Ball, that'll work as well. Right wing pick set, attacking the basket. That's a good move from Lynn. Wild, though, on the finish. Defensive board by Kyra. Back comes Trinity Maxey now trying to push up the left side. Over to her right, it's Penner. Penner, Armstead. Now at the top, Maxey. Maxey one-on-one against Fletcher. Trying to get some space, gets in the paint. Good backdoor look. Great bounce pass and finish from Kyra Smallwood.
That's our biggest lead of the game. Lady Pack scored 4 in a row now, leading by 2.
21-19. You said 25 might win this game. What just happened here?
A foul call away from the ball, it appears. Or maybe some kind of technical foul on Coach Carter's.
I'm going to listen to the announcer here in just a second to see what was happening. See, there's an announcement made. It was a warning. I was able to at least lip read that. So Chloe Armstead picks up a warning and a foul. Is the aftermath of that. It's only her first and first team foul of the quarter as well.
Must have been a hard one.
Must have been. Off the ball. Checking in quickly is Shakuri Caldwell for Nacogdoches. And for Barry. (21-19). Left side, it's Lynn driving. Guarded by Maxey, and she's fouled. Get the second foul of the game against Trinity. Might happen here in this fourth quarter. Both teams will be aggressive, going to pick up. You're going to see more physicality here in the fourth quarter. Typically, the train of thought there throughout these games.
A few more fouls already here.
Lynn makes her first free throw attempt of the night.
Yep, we're back tied.
We're back tied, 21-all. Man-to-man look for Nacogdoches still. Been doing that most of the second half. Ananda Taylor, dribble handoff with Penner. Penner fakes right, goes left, has it stripped away by Fletcher. Fletcher on the break does not have really numbers necessarily. Loses the ball, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lufkin. In comes Jaslyn O'Neal for Lady Pack.
Well, you can tell Smallwood, she's giving it her all, but she's definitely got a bum or a little bit of a hurt wheel there. She's not putting a lot of weight on that right ankle.
Fletcher inside, going up, fouled, and one.
That's a big play. 4 in a row now by the Lady Dragons with a chance for 5.
Let's see who they call the foul on. It is a third team foul against Lufkin. Free throw is good. So Fletcher now with 3 points. Timeout taken by Coach Lamb again. It's another timeout brought to you by our friends at B Square Design. We'll take the break with them. We'll be right back here on Lufkin Game Time.
This is a Whataburger table tent. An orange and white trophy for your made-to-order burger. It means we cook your meal up fresh. And don't get up, because we'll bring it right to you. So if you're looking to sit down and celebrate the fact that you left it all on the field, we've got your number. Whataburger, just like you like it.
All right, let's lip read for a second here, Gary. We're back here. You get a shot at Coach Lamb there. What's he saying?
Well, right now he's talking offense, but I think what he's really mad about is that defensive possession on the other end. That's what it started with. But now he's trying to tell the girls to get through. They're trying to do a cutting motion and hit the girl coming down from the top of the key, but we're kind of running behind the defender, and I think that's what he's trying to explain to him. How can we get you the ball when you cut behind the zone defender?
Yeah. On that 5-out offense, you always cut ball side, and defenders try to keep you from doing that. They always say don't let anybody cut across your face, but offensively you try to get across on it. And it was a 3-point ball game. That last foul did go to Trinity Maxey, her third. Lady Pack have 3 fouls in the fourth quarter, none against Nac so far as we're 3 minutes into it.
They have scored 5 in a row after the Lady Pack took their biggest lead of the night at 2.
Smallwood and O'Neal looking dribble drive, looking back door. Smallwood gets it, gathers it, shifts her way over to get an open, it's not really open, but a contested shot from the left block, missed it.
Well, you get the feeling, that's what they needed right there.
Just a steal, coast to coast to Kyra Smallwood, good.
Playing on one leg, still making a play for the Commercial Bank of Texas player of the game tonight in our Woodland Heights Medical Center postgame show.
24-23. Great defense by Armstead. Using half court as a third defender.
I think you got a timeout just in the nick of time.
Just in the nick of time there. Another B-square design timeout brought to you by our friends Grant Bailey. A B-square design, commercial professional drafting services for all your business's needs. If you're in the market for it, go help our friends out. They support us. We love for you to support them as well. Just a 30-second timeout taken by Nacogdoches. A 1-point ball game. We said 25 points might win the game. I don't know if that's still true or not. It might be close. But regardless, whoever takes care of the ball the best here throughout the rest of this ball game, I think will win the game.
No doubt about it. They've gotten a little tighter. So we've seen a few more free throws here this quarter because the defense intensity is picking up. And right now the Lady Panthers are just trying to get this thing back, trailing by 1.
Nac on the inbounds. A long pass getting over to Lind. Lind guarded by Armstead, who's had a pretty good night defensively. Fletcher driving, left the layup short. Offensive board, though, by the Lady Dragons, and Aaliyah Berry putting it in.
Well, we've got 4 girls. None of them are under the basket. Only one, Maxie, the only one under the bucket. She can't go up against all of them. That was not good blocking out.
4 players tonight between both teams have 6 points. 2 for Lufkin, 2 for Nac. Backdoor look to Smallwood, tipped by Nacogdoches, a swindle. And it will remain with Lufkin with 3:57 to go. Lufkin trailing by 3. Trinity Maxey doing the inbound to O'Neal. O'Neal driving, nearly lost it, finds back outside, Aaliyah Maxey. And Armstead will slow it down. Getting some noise from the arena here. These clutch moments. Armstead driving, right side. Little off balance, doesn't matter, knocks it down. Chloe Armstead with 4 points. It's a 1-point ball game, 26-25. Driving, Lynn. Berry's now jumper from the 15 feet, left side, baseline, no good. A second chance, that's no good. Defensive rebound by Smallwood.
Well, she went up there and got it, too. Good play there by the junior.
1-point game. Armstead, jab step 3. Off to the left, offensive board by O'Neal, who is in fouled.
I would say that she was fouled.
I would say so, too.
I think she was fouled before she even shot it.
Berry called for her first.
Well, these Taco Casa free throws are bigger than that burrito Mama bunched up and that goes ham on.
O'Neal missed the time, potentially game tying free throw. So we get one more chance out of here. It's free throws. As Gary mentioned, brought to you by Taco Casa. Second attempt. That one's good. Jaslyn O'Neal, first points of the game come at a crucial time here, tied up 26 apiece. And a hand check caught on Armstead. Her second now, the Lady Panthers have no fouls to give. Next one will be shooting 2 free throws.
Are you a fan of that rule?
I do like the change. I like the change in general. I think it helps manage foul counts better than what it did with just having 7 blanket and then 10 for a whole half, because there are some games where things get out of control quickly. I think it levels it out a bit, but what are your thoughts on it?
I don't know. Well, I asked the basketball guy.
I just think it helps prevent situations where you have a team in the bonus in first quarter or the third quarter, and it's just going to be a forever long second and fourth. I just because it gives teams a chance to adjust and to adapt to officials in those next quarters after. But
Maxey with a big rebound under there for Lumpkin. We got it back here.
O'Neal on the block, spinning off the glass. No good. Back come the Lady Dragons in a hurry. Tie ball game, 26 all. With the left hand and one, Hope Lynn.
A lot of collision underneath there. Wanted a charge, but did not get it. And that's a huge bucket now for the Lady Dragons.
Kyra Smallwood picks up her second. And so Lynn to the line now to make it a 3-point game if she makes it. Lynn with a game-high 7 points. Make it 8. Timeout taken by Nacogdoches. Another B-square design timeout. We'll take the break with them. 2:12 to go in the fourth quarter. 3-point lead for Nacogdoches. We'll be back here on Lufkin Game Time.
Need top-notch drafting services? B-Square Design has been serving Texas for 11 years with commercial and residential drafting that stands out. With 40 years of combined experience, our friendly, knowledgeable team is ready to help you bring your project to life. From cutting-edge software to large format printing, we've got the tools to get it done. Call today for your free, no-obligation quote and consultation. B-Square Design, your trusted partner in design excellence. Proud sponsor of Lufkin Panther Sports on Lufkin Game Time.
Hey Panther fans, Big Nasty here. Need a short-term loan to cover some unexpected bills or maybe a little extra cash? Give Texan Credit a call today. Loan process that is easy from start to finish, and you will get your money fast. Texan Credit has been helping Texas residents for over 10 years by offering multiple loan options with easy low payment. Located in Lufkin at 509 South Timberland Drive, or look Texan Credit up online, TexanCredit.com. Trust me, if they'll loan me money, they will loan you money. Texan Credit, they say yes.
Well, it's a 3-point game. 2:12 to go in this fourth quarter. 29-26 your score. Chris Simmons, Gary Abbott Jr. on the call with you here on Lufkin Game Time.
Well, don't need a 3 here, but you definitely need a bucket because you're down by 5. If something were to happen on a foul or anything this late in the game, could be an issue.
Foul situation. Nacogdoches will be shooting 2 from here on out. They've only committed, though, 2 fouls, so they still have 2 more fouls to give. O'Neal, dribble handoff with Armstead. Ball tip. The pass back out to O'Neal. Out to Armstead. Crossing over to Maxey, left wing. To O'Neal. Back to Smallwood. She'll cross over in the paint. Going up. Thought she might have some contact. No foul called. Nearly saving is Trinity Maxey, but back comes Hope Lind on the break. Bounce pass back door. Going up for the shot and one. Cassidy Fletcher converting the basket, her 5th point of the night. And Smallwood picks up her 2nd foul. Pardon me, her third foul.
We needed a bucket there bad.
We did. Fletcher makes the free throw. She's now 2 of 2 at the line with 6 points. 1:26 to go in this fourth quarter. Smallwood pulls a 3, rattles but won't fall. Back comes Knack there on the breakthrough on O. Lind, layup, no good. Swindle inside, no good. Third chance now for him. It is good. And Knack just opened it up here.
They have scored 10 unanswered.
That's what I was going to ask. I was like, I know you have the running count in your head. Another B Square Design timeout. We'll stay here through it. They went on the right break here to finish out this fourth quarter, down by 8. The Lady Pack. It's going to have to be quick, efficient offense, and then quick turnover forcing defense in order to try to crawl their way back into it.
Well, that three from Smallwood, it went down. It just wouldn't stay down and popped back out of there. And
100%. It was an open look. Really love how she's played tonight too. I think it's been a solid performance. It's a gutsy thing, you know. Anytime you're playing hurt, you never feel like fully yourself. But her effort level's still been really strong tonight.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell she didn't play hardly any in the first half. So I had to call somebody and find out. Coach Tullis told me she actually rolled her ankle down in Hudson this weekend. So she's playing through it. She's played a lot of minutes in the second half, but she was not much. She was zero factor in the first half. She didn't play any.
Yeah. She just barely touched the floor on it. But here, 8-point deficit for the Lady Pack with 1:01 to go. This fourth quarter brought to you by our friends over at CMC Recycling. Coming up, we'll have an abbreviated Woodland Heights Medical Center postgame show and our Lufkin Coca-Cola stats. Also get to present our Commercial Bank of Texas player of the game. Max is going to jog it up the court. Oh, the player, Aaliyah, was actually tying her shoe. Officials saw it, so they stopped it real quick. But she had a whole timeout to tie that thing, so I understand why the official had to blew it dead there with 59 seconds to go. Got to work quickly here. Maxey, deep three. That one's off to the left. Rebound by Lynn. A two-man trap here, full court pressure. The timeout taken by Nacogdoches. Coach Scroggins. He'll take a 30. We'll take a quick 30 with them. 42 seconds to go. Lufkin down by 8 here on Lufkin Game Time.
For the first day of school. For the last day of work. For the satisfaction of a job well done. For the ideas that change the world. For good times. For not so good times. For her future and hers and his. For serving our customers and connecting communities. We're here with you for good. Austin Bank, with you for good.
Oregon.
34-26. 8-point ball game. Nacogdoches basketball.
Well, can you imagine a trip home from Texas High after this? You won't get on the next day.
Quite literally. Yeah, that's going to be a trip. Mount Pleasant's a pretty good trip, too.
I think Mount Pleasant's a little farther. I'm not sure. They're both a ways. I've never been to Mount Pleasant.
Backdoor bounce pass into Zariah Swindle. She's been quiet since the first quarter. She had but 2 buckets in the first quarter, 2 buckets here in the fourth. A 3-point shot is missed. It's going to be looking like a 10-point loss for the Lady Pack here with 10 seconds to go. Williams driving up the court. Swindle one more time.
Oh, they closed the game out on a 14-0 run. Ouch. Took our biggest lead of the night at 26-24.
Yep. Well, that's a tough one here. We transition on to our Woodland Heights Medical Center postgame show. Real quick version of it. Lady Pack, as Gary said, they got up by 2, and then from that point on, didn't put up another point. 14-0 run for NAC to finish it out. And NAC now in district advances, improves to 2-2. Lufkin Lady Panthers are now 1-2 in district play. We'll play Friday. John Tyler will be back at the Pack. We'll give our Commercial Bank of Texas player of the game. Gary, any thoughts on that one?
Well, one leg, but who hit the 2 threes coming down the stretch?
Trinity Maxey.
I don't know. Smallwood giving it all she had, scores us all her points in the second half as well. That's on you, man. You're the man.
I like it. We'll go with Kyra Smallwood there. I always like when somebody can come out and play hard despite the pain, despite the injury. So Kyra Smallwood, our Commercial Bank of Texas Player of the Game. Don't go anywhere, folks. We've got game number 2 of the night headed your way in just a moment. Our boys are going to take on the Nacogdoches Dragons here for their second district game of the year. For Gary Ivins Jr., I'm Chris Evans. We'll be right back here in just a moment on Lufkin Game Time.
Good. Austin Bank, with you for good.
This is a Whataburger table tent. An orange and white trophy for your made-to-order burger. It means we cook your meal up fresh. And don't get up, because we'll bring it right to you. So if you're looking to sit down and celebrate the fact that you left it all on the field, we've got your number. Whataburger, just like you like it.
Red 18! This season, you can share a Coke with your team on it. So I'm going to tell you how with a little help from this quarterback.
Selling 44!
You can share a Coke when your team's up.
Red Poncho!
You can share a Coke when your team's down.
Happy Jolly!
You can share a Coke with a coach, a mascot, or an MVP.
Chili, chili, chili!
You can even share a Coke with your rival on game day.
Turbo!
Or you can share a Coke when you're giving out your famous guacamole recipe in a completely packed stadium.
Cilantro, chopped onion, squeeze a lime, Roma tomato, hike!
Share a Coke with a fan this season.
Ice cold, delicious!
Share a Coke is back for the fall football season. We all know what comes with being a fan. The ups, the downs, and everything in between. Whether you've just won a big game and want to celebrate with fellow fans, or want to share a Coke with your best friend whose team just lost against their arch rival, Coca-Cola has something for you. Share a Coke with a teammate, rival, or best friend this season.
Need top-notch drafting services? B-Square Design has been serving Texas for 11 years with commercial and residential drafting that stands out. With 40 years of combined experience, our friendly, knowledgeable team is ready to help you bring your project to life. From cutting-edge software to large format printing, we've got the tools to get it done. Call today for your free, no-obligation quote and consultation. B-Square Design, your trusted partner in design excellence. Proud sponsor of Lufkin Panther Sports on Lufkin Game Time.
Hey, have you seen Thang? He's supposed to pick us up.
I don't know where he went.
Hey guys, it's game day. Let's go.
Hi folks, JJ Webb here from JM Chevrolet, your East Texas Chevy dealer, and we're fired up for this Lufkin Panther football season because at JM Chevrolet, we back the pack. So let's go, Panther Nation. JM Chevrolet, together let's drive.
These are Whataburger stickers. Proof that everything you dream up for your 100% fresh beef Whataburger is right under the bun. So go wild, burger lover. Avocado, jalapenos, and no onions. Wait, avocado grilled jalapenos. Oh, and bacon and creamy pepper sauce. However you dream it, we'll make it. Whataburger, just like you like it.
When it comes to repairing your vehicle, you always have a choice. At S&W Expert Collision Repair, we set the standard for excellence with state-of-the-art equipment, leading-edge technology, and over 40 years of industry know-how.
They got us a new car. They got us a new car. They got us a new car.
No, this is your car. We just fixed it correctly.
Thank you so much for our new car.
No, this is your car.
S&W Expert Collision Repair. You just might think you got a new car.
Hey, Panther fans, Big Nasty here. Need a short-term loan to cover some unexpected bills or maybe a little extra cash? Give Texan Credit a call today. Loan process that is easy from start to finish, and you will get your money fast. Texan Credit has been helping Texas residents for over 10 years by offering multiple loan options with easy low payment. Located in Lufkin at 509 South Timberland Drive, or look Texan Credit up online, TexanCredit.com. Trust me, if they'll loan me money, they will loan you money. Texan Credit, they say yes.
Commercial Bank of Texas has been your community bank since 1901. and our dedication to the people we serve is as important today as it was then. Today, CBTX brings you the latest technology backed by personal customer service and #sealed with a smile. At Commercial Bank of Texas, banking is our business, but helping people succeed is our passion. It's time you experience banking Texas style. Stop by or give us a call today. You'll be glad you did.
Stay in the game with the Lufkin Game Time app. From live broadcast and game alerts to exclusive highlights, schedules, and the latest Panther news. Download Lufkin Game Time on the App Store and Google Play. Lufkin Game Time, the home to Lufkin Panther and Lady Panther sports. Panther fans, craving a game time snack? Head to Taco Casa, the official taco destination for Lufkin Game Time. Dive into a crunchy taco, indulge in a super burrito, or satisfy your taste buds with nachos or a chili burger. Serving Lufkin and Nacogdoches with excellence. Taco Casa, where it's always real fresh, real food, and real good. Taco Casa, proudly supporting our Panthers on Lufkin Game Time.
For the first day of school, for the last day of work, for the satisfaction of a job well done, for the ideas that change the world, for good times, for not so good times, for her future and hers and his, for serving our customers and connecting communities. We're here with you for good. Austin Bank, with you for good.
This is a Whataburger table tent. An orange and white trophy for your made-to-order burger. It means we cook your meal up fresh. And don't get up, because we'll bring it right to you. So if you're looking to sit down and celebrate the fact that you left it all on the field, we've got your number. Whataburger, just like you like it.
Red 18.
This season, you can share a Coke with your team on it. So I'm going to tell you how with a little help from this quarterback.
Selling 44.
You can share a Coke when your team's up.
Red Poncho.
You can share a Coke when your team's down.
Happy Jolly.
You can share a Coke with a coach, a mascot, or an MVP.
Chili, chili, chili.
You can even share a Coke with your rival on game day.
Turbo.
Or you can share a Coke when you're giving out your famous guacamole recipe in a completely packed stadium.
Cilantro, chopped onion, squeeze a lime, Roma tomato, hike.
Share a Coke with a fan this season.
Ice cold, delicious.
Share a Coke is back for the fall football season. We all know what comes with being a fan. The ups, the downs, and everything in between. Whether you've just won a big game and want to celebrate with fellow fans, or want to share a Coke with your best friend whose team just lost against their arch rival, Coca-Cola has something for you. Share a Coke with a teammate, rival, or best friend this season.
Are on a bit of a roll, Chris. We have lost 2 games this year, and both of them were in Dallas. We're not in Dallas right now, I don't think, and we're looking to stay perfect in District 16 or District 10 5A.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. We are. They're playing some really great basketball, and it's a fun team to watch. If you haven't checked out anything so far in this early season for the guys, it's a fun, high-flying, athletic team. They can shoot it. We saw our fair share of plenty of high slamma-jammas last Tuesday as well against White House.
Boy, and they had some big slams down this week. And again, they went down to Grand Oaks, played 6 games down there, 2 Thursday, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, took home the championship. So they've actually won 6 games since we had that last district ball game.
Wow.
And are now 14-2 on the season, obviously 1-0 in district play. And we'll look to keep pace with Mount Pleasant, Jacksonville, and Tyler. We'll be down to at least only 3 teams undefeated after tonight because Jacksonville is at Tyler tonight. I got a feeling Tyler will take care of that. And when we get to Lufkin on Friday night, John Tyler will be there, and we'll have a couple of undefeated teams if we can get out of here tonight with a dub.
Yeah, it'll be a great matchup Friday. But That's a rivalry game here tonight. You can't look ahead. You can't look past it. It's those kind of games that can sneak up on you, and you could have something very unfortunate happen. But I have a feeling, getting a sense from the guys so far, that hey, they're ready to go for the night. They're locked in, and they want to take care of business on the road and get this one done early.
Yep, they took care of White House 67-16. It wasn't the 67. It was just the defense. I think it was 44-4 at halftime, and held them out scoreless in the second quarter. And that is what, to me, Chris, Coach McManus has had a lot of great teams since he's been here. His record speaks for himself. But this team obviously has two great, there are three really good go-to-the-basket scorers that can do that at any time. But, man, it's 1-10. I don't care if you're Austin Brown at number one or you're Kevin Moore or Burse or anybody coming off the bench. They get after it on defense because if you don't, you know you're coming out quick.
That's exactly right. And when you have the depth that they've got and you have the defensive intensity they bring, you make it impossible for opposing offenses to get comfortable at all in the game. But also as a team, like you're saying, if you're not carrying your load, you're going to be sitting on the bench very, very quick, and your night's going to be short-lived because it's a hungry group of guys that are all committed and willing to do their job and do whatever they have to take in order to get the win.
Well, the AB1 watch continues. He scored 17, obviously, in that first district ball game against White House. He put up 135 points down in Grand Oaks in the six tournament games. That puts him at 359 on the season this year, 22.4 per. But I'm kind of looking at the career numbers here. We'll get to the season quickly, but he's moving up the records. He got 1,455 points. He moved into sixth all-time. He passed the great Lonnie Alexander into sixth over the weekend. And come Friday, if he has a decent night tonight, he could be in the top four of all-time Panther scorers here in the middle of his junior year.
Yeah, that's a pretty big deal. And he's really had an incredible start to it. He's a bright kid. He's a very talented kid and has really lit it up for this Panther squad. So I'm really excited to see what all he does because he has very much the potential to go off and do something historic here in his run at Lufkin.
No doubt about that. And so, I got my 9-year-old son here to watch him. He's going to stay up late tonight because these are his boys.
Is he going to stay up late tonight because of he's watching or because of all the sugar he's had?
Well, Mom's not listening on this train wreck that's going down. Real quickly, our Higginbotham Insurance starting lineups for the Panthers. The Davis boys at Higginbotham Insurance, Jamie and Lloyd and Scotty and Mike and all the fine folks at Davis boys at Higginbotham Insurance, always bringing you our starting lineups. And we'll give you our starting lineups here in just a moment. I thought we were about to do the national anthem, but maybe not. Obviously, number 1, the junior Kevin Brown. Number 3, the senior B.J. Thomas. 4, senior Dalen Newman. 10, the senior Marcellus Parks. And the junior, number 12, Jacavion Sanders, the 5 starters, as they have been for every game this year thus far. For our 23-year head coach, J.T. McManus.
It's his Jordan year. It's his Jordan year, man.
Jordan year. Oh, show. They are announcing the starting lineups right here in front of us. And this should be a lot of fun.
Rivalry games, and listen, whether you're the favorite or not, you still got to come out and you got to bring it. And I'm sure the guys they're ready. They're playing against a gritty team. If we know anything about this squad so far from Nacogdoches, looking at a couple of the names on it, you remember Tyron Matthews, that kid. Just a baller for this Dragon squad. He on the football field, he was taking punishment, but man, every time he got hit, he's popping right back up. He's one of the names that stands out for this Nacogdoches Dragon team.
He earned a lot of our respect. There is no question about that. Cafe Del Rio pregame show waiting the starting lineup announcements from the PA guy for the Nacogdoches Dragons here in their first-year head coach.
Our friends over at Cafe Del Rio tonight heard the man from the North Pole made a visit. My kids got a picture with him this evening as the grandparents took him out for some dinner after the parade.
I bet they love that.
Now the starting lineup for you, Nacogdoches Dragons. At guard, a 5'19" and number 3, Jonas Howard. At guard, a 5'10" junior number 0, Cameron Brady. At guard, a 6'1" senior number 5, Benjamin
And there's your starting lineups for the Nacogdoches Dragons tonight. That's Brady, Matthews, Hollins, Cock, and Lockett. The starters here for the Dragons. They'll be wearing their home whites with the gold and black trim. Lufkin in the road black with the purple trim and white numerals. Ready to roll. Sanders will be doing the jump. And A.B. Austin Brown, B.J. Thomas, Dalen Newman, and Marcellus Parks, who had some big-time show-me dunks down in Houston this weekend.
I'm sure, man. And there's a whole slew of Panthers here that had the ability to pull that kind of dunk off. So it's fun to watch, man. Watch out when they get on the break. And you predicting anything here off the tip?
I'm just predicting at least 3 big-time dunks tonight.
All right, we'll have a counter going.
And here we go. The first tip will go to the Panthers as Dalen Newman for the Pack will walk it up. They're going away from us. We're in our other behind our other bucket, behind our bench, if you're wondering where we're set up here this afternoon. Oh, we were going to go alley-oop Duke. Dunk to start it off, but they defended it well and knocked it away from Sanders. And they'll have it to try to take their first lead of the ball game as Brady walks it up. Throws it right side over to Lockett. He's on the right wing. Looking back out front over to Hollins. Hollins gives it up rather quickly to Brady. Brady picked up by Marcellus. Now dribbling with the left hand, picks it up. He gets rid of it quick, back to Hollins. Hollins, right side to Cox. Cox, dribbling. Good perimeter passing here.
Not much space given up by the Panthers either defensively here. Half-court man-to-man.
They can't even get in for a shot right now.
They can't get inside the arc.
Newman picking up Hollins. He'll throw it away quickly over to Cox. Back to Hollins. Cox again. Boy, they must have watched the Hoosiers before they came up. No shooting till we get to the 23rd pass. And we're just about there. We are a minute into passing here. We still haven't seen a shot. That might be the plan here for the Dragons. Pull the air out of the ball and try to have themselves a 20-25 game.
Shoot, at this pace, it'd be a 2-0 game. One way or another.
I mean, they are in the 5-star offense like you're going to when you're up 10 with 3 minutes to go.
Look at this trap.
Almost a steal by A.B. Cox in the paint, kicks it out to Lockett for 3. It won't go. Tip out of bounds. It's saved, but right into the hands of B.J. Thomas. Thomas outlet pass quickly down the right side, and that is going to be Marcellus in the paint with the left hand. Won't go. Got his own rebound. And the putback's off the iron. Won't go down. High above the rim, bringing the rebound down for the Dragons. That is Lockett.
And they are not going to push the pace. They are very okay slowing this thing down.
Ball out to the right side again. Brady. He wouldn't know where the basketball or the goal was with a compass. Never looked at it. Give it up quickly. Cox has the left wing. Got BJ all over him. Hand off to Brady. Pass left side again to Hollins. Newman on him. Lufkin 0-2 from the field so far. The Dragons 0 for 1. We are still scoreless. Almost 3 minutes into this game. First quarter action. Brought to you by Hancock Insurance. To the paint, no good. Sanders got a piece of it. Long outlet pass to Newman. Can we save it? No, we cannot. Bang up underneath, and the Dragons come away with it. Cox steals it away from Newman underneath. The pass was a little lackadaisical by Lufkin, and the turnover goes back to the Dragons. Hollins. Lock it again, top of the key. Still scoreless. First quarter action. Once again, Hancock Insurance. For all of your insurance needs, give Jalen Mark and the guys a call today at Hancock Insurance. Tied up on the block, but they quickly throw it out to Lockett, top of the key. Swing it over to Brady. Didn't want the shot.
Yeah, this is just they are not rushing anything. It's a limiting possession. It's ball control. It's football where they're running every single play right now.
If we were talking football, this would be the wing tee, 3 yards in a cloud of smoke or dust or whatever you call it.
Yep.
4:20 to go. We've had 2 possessions.
Didn't Air Force win a game this year without passing the ball one time?
Probably. Yeah, and they are on the board as Matthews takes it to the bucket, and they lead it 2-0.
That's the thing, too. When you take that much time on a possession, wow. Brown pulling the 3. Taking that much time, you can kind of lull the defense to sleep at times.
And finally, the 3 is too hard, but Marcellus Parks there for the putback, and we quickly tie it at 2. Brown, first shot of the ball game. 3:45 to go in this first quarter. Hancock Insurance first quarter. There's a turnaround, Jay, from about 8 feet, and it is good. Lockett on the baseline. Fadeaway over BJ's good. BJ quickly on the other end has the ball, kicks it out to Newman. Top of the key. Newman, Panthers down 4-2, hands it off to AB. Austin Brown with the ball. Cox guarding him. Passes to Newman, left wing. Newman over to AB right side. Trying to get by his man in the paint. Back over to Newman. Newman penetrates, dumps it inside to Sanders. Ball bumps around. Somehow Newman gets it back, and Newman's going to be called for the travel.
Second turnover, quarter here for the Pack.
.3:11 to go, 4-2 is the score. And the Dragons have it back. Cutter inside, they get it, but nowhere to go. Matthews trying to penetrate. Brown's cut shuts him down, and they throw it back out to Brady. Coach McManus not looking very happy at the moment. Trying to figure out what he's thinking right now. As they continue to pass on the perimeter. Crossover dribble there by Hollins. Goes in. That's going to be a wild shot. Sanders redirected that. B.J. Thomas with the rebound. Outlet pass to to A.B. And Austin Brown thought about showtime, but laid it up and in with the right hand. And we are back tied at 4. 2:23 to go here in the Hancock Insurance quarter number 1. We are brought to you, as always, by S&W Collision and our good friends at JM Chevrolet. And Coach McManus, speaking of JM Chevrolet, our first sub of the ball game is going to be bringing Bryson Skinner into the game for Lufkin. He will check in for Newman. 4-4 your score. Lufkin gets it on a finally. Can we get a turnover? And Skinner will bring it up. Pass left side to Austin. Swinging around, top of the key. Sanders right wing, back to Skinner. Skinner lost the handle on it, had to go run it down. And now gives it up to AB. Back Skinner, top of the key. Entry pass goes to BJ on the baseline. And that's going to be Marcellus Parks. Going in strong with the left hand. Great pass there from BJ Thomas. And the Panthers have our first lead of the day.
This team really has great synergy. They know where to look for each other on the court. They find it well.
Dragons back with it here. Lufkin, our first lead of the ball game, 6-4. Very quick first quarter. 1 minute, 35 seconds to go in that Hancock Insurance first quarter. They went to the bench as well. Gardner in, swings it over to the left side, and Hollins with the mid-range jumper ties this baby at 6. They pick it off, but he stepped out of bounds. Bryson turned it over, but luckily for us, he stepped on the inbound, so it's officially not a turnover. Checking in for the Dragons, number 11. Mooley and Moronis checking into the ballgame for the Dragons with 1:18 to go first quarter. Skinner passes over. White into the ballgame for the first time. Javarius White played huge minutes down last weekend in that big win over Grand Oaks, holding their big man down as we get another turnover for Lufkin. 6-6 our score late in the first quarter. Dragons with the ball. Moronis with it, Gardner with it on the right wing. Back out front to Pleasant, who checked in. Matthews has 2 of their 6 points. He's dribbling right. We're under a minute to go, 45 seconds. Gardner, top of the key, trying to get around White. Goes up with the left hand, too hard, no good. White yanks it down for the Panthers. Outlet pass goes to BJ. Thomas over the other end, pump 3, fake. Brown, step back 3, this time just short off the iron, won't go. Rebound underneath, tipped out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Dragons. AB, couple looks at 3 so far and got them to go.
Yeah, I think that last one may be a little bit forced, too. I think trying to make something happen, trying to see the ball go through the rim and get a little momentum. But on that one, I think you got to work it around a little bit longer, especially at this point in the quarter.
19 seconds to go in this first quarter. Matthews on the right wing. Now dribbling back out to the left. Lanes it over Into Mosley. Mosley shot off the side of the backboard. Won't go. AB with the rebound. Trying to go coast to coast. Got a man on his hip. Waning moments of the quarter. His shot is blocked with 2.7 to go here in the first quarter. And AB will go to the line for a couple of free throws, brought to you as always by Taco Casa.
Fantastic take by Austin on that one. That was determined to get to the lane, determined to make something happen, drawing contact right before the quarter finished as well.
My son keeps stats here for AB every game, and every time AB goes to the free throw line, he's already marked it as a good.
Oh, that's good. I like it. Might as well.
I said, what are we going to do when he misses? He goes, he won't. And there you go, 2 straight Taco Casa free throws at the buzzer for the Dragons. No good. Lufkin will lead it after 1. A very quick first quarter. It's 8-6 Panthers after your Hancock Insurance quarter number 1. We're headed to the second here on Lufkin Game Time.
Red 18.
This season, you can share a Coke with your team on it. So I'm going to tell you how with a little help from this quarterback.
Selling 44.
You can share a Coke when your team's up.
Red Poncho.
You can share a Coke when your team's down.
Happy Jolly.
You can share a Coke with a coach, a mascot, or an MVP.
Chili, chili, chili.
You can even share a Coke with your rival on game day.
Turbo.
Or you can share a Coke when you're giving out your famous guacamole recipe in a completely packed stadium.
Cilantro, chopped onion, squeeze a lime, Roma tomato, hike.
Share a Coke with a fan this season.
Ice cold, delicious.
Share a Coke is back for the fall football season. We all know what comes with being a fan. The ups, the downs, and everything in between. Whether you've just won a big game and want to celebrate with fellow fans, or want to share a Coke with your best friend whose team just lost against their arch rival, Coca-Cola has something for you. Share a Coke with a teammate, rival, or best friend this season.
And welcome back as we go to our second quarter action, bringing you some stats throughout the ball game. Brought to you by Lufkin Coca-Cola. 4 points for AB, 6 points for AB. No, 4 for AB and 4 for Marcellus Parks. Not a lot of stats for Lufkin Coca-Cola stats here in the first quarter.
Yeah, not a whole lot. 2 free throws made, 2 turnovers committed by Lufkin in the quarter.
Dragons have the ball to start the second quarter. Lufkin up by 2 as they take it as Moronis into the ball game here to start the second quarter. Second quarter action brought to you by St. Luke's Health Memorial. Brady has it on the left side, swings it around to Cox, top of the key. Still great defense here by Lufkin. BJ extending that defense well outside the three-point line, as is everybody else. Marcellus Parks all over Brady. Brady just shy of the half-court line as Kevo Moore getting ready to check in. Cox goes baseline, lays it up over AB, but that won't go, and Austin's able to get the rebound, took that out of his hands, and that should stay with Lufkin as that ball's kicked. What?
I didn't see how that was.
He hit it out of bounds.
Well, what happened is the official down here on the baseline said he didn't see it. This guy on the side said, okay.
Well, he didn't see it either.
He said he'll make a call.
My Lord.
Well, this goes right back to us.
Ball don't lie. They throw it out of bounds. Lufkin will get it back.
Both teams at 3 turnovers apiece now.
Still 8-6 your score. Lufkin finally going to get a possession here in the second quarter. St. Luke's Health Memorial, quarter number 2. Austin Brown with the ball over to Skinner. Skinner top of the key. Throws it right side as our JM Chevrolet sub of the game coming in was Kevo Moore, the sophomore in. Austin Brown with it just on the right elbow. No look pass underneath. Kevo not quite ready for it.
It's a great look from Austin. Moore's just got to be ready to receive that pass and go up with it. Austin, he's going to be head taller than most everybody out here, and he found a great path to make that pass.
Well, Kevo probably thought the same thing the rest of us did. He was going to shoot it. It was turning around to get a rebound.
Can't blame him there.
No doubt. Dragons back with it. Lockett trying to go baseline, cut off by White. Now gives it back up to Brady. Brady's got Kevo Moore all over him, top of the key. Right side pass over to Cox. BJ guards him. Crossover dribble back, trying to go baseline, and they're going to call a reach-in foul on BJ. As we will now see the first foul of the second quarter. Our Morgan Insurance Agency halftime show coming up for you. We'll talk some stats as well. And get you set for what's on tap this week in Lufkin Panther sports. as we approach Christmas time and the Christmas break a week away from Friday. Dragons back with it, Lufkin up by 2. Moronis throws it back out front to Lockett, and they reset. Boy.
This is a slow, patient attack here from Nacogdoches. And quite honestly, pretty smart. I mean, I love the strategy if I'm the Dragons here on this one.
Pull up mid-range jumper there by Hollins. Too hard off the block. No good. Off the back of the iron. Rebound by Austin Brown. Outlet pass goes to Moore. Moore crossover dribble. Gives it up to BJ. And BJ, the pass was a little low. He couldn't get the handle on it. And it's another turnover for Lufkin. Austin had 6-17 in the first game. Sanders had 11. And BJ had 10. The only 3 Panthers in double-digit scoring. Dragons trying to tie it up. 5 minutes to go here in this very fast first half.
We had a rule about that, Garrett. We don't mention it.
I'm trying to slow it down. Wide open 3 for Brady. Off the iron, that too, no good. Rebound, and they get a long rebound as Kivo can't get a finger on it. That's tipped out of bounds. That's off a That's not.
Makeup call.
That's a bad call. 100% BJ touched that ball.
Well, you know.
But we'll take it.
I'm not saying you're wrong. What I'm saying, though, is Coach McManus was pretty hot there after that last possession, because when the team's going to milk the clock as much as they are right now, they're going to let it wind down. You cannot give second chances on that, and that's defensively. When they put the shot up, you've got to be ready to rebound, box out, and go get that ball.
Skinner checks in, gets it to White, that JM Chevrolet sub. As Javarius White checks in. Parks has it on the corner, passes on the 3. Now back out to Skinner. And they're dropping into a little bit of a zone here. Austin with the 3 ball off the back iron, no good. Long rebound by Brady for the Dragons. Brown now 0 for 3 from the 3-point line. They're all right on line. The first 2 were a little short. That one was a little long. And Coach McManus is about to lose it. There's a block shot, but it goes right into the hands of the Dragons. Cox has it. We're about to see a play drawn up for a zone defense, and I bet you it gets a free bucket for us. When my man breaks out the clipboard, it's about to be teaching time. I'm waiting on a B-square timeout, and there it is.
There it is.
I'll tell you, I'll bet you whatever you want. We get a wide open look right after this. Take a quick break. 3:58 to go first quarter. First half, Lufkin up by 2. Second quarter action brought to you by St. Luke's Health Memorial. Back right after this.
Need to save money on insurance? Give Joe Hancock and his team a call. Since 1965, the Hancock family has been dedicated to serving Texas with personal and commercial insurance. With 60 years of experience in Lufkin, our friendly and knowledgeable team is ready to help protect you and your family's most valuable assets. We've got the expertise to assist you. Call today for your free no-obligation quote, 936-634-4451. Joe Hancock Agency, your trusted partner in insurance, proud sponsor of Lufkin Athletics. We back the pack.
When it comes to repairing your vehicle, you always have a choice. At S&W Expert Collision Repair, we set the standard for excellence with state-of-the-art equipment, leading-edge technology, and over 40 years of industry know-how.
They got us a new car. They got us a new car. They got us a new car.
No, this is your car. We just fixed it correctly.
Thank you so much for our new car.
No, this is your car.
S&W Expert Collision Repair.
Over the back. Somehow it hands up right into the hands of Cox. And halfway into the second quarter, we get our first points of the second quarter. We're tied at 8.
That is unacceptable. You can't give up the second and third chances here. You've got to find the body and get the rebounds.
AB from the paint once again, in and out. Can't get it to go down. He's wide open right in the middle of the paint, though, and it's just about 5 feet away.
I should have touched the game ball. If I'd have touched it, we'd have had better luck, Gary.
Oh, we can't buy a bucket on that end right now. It is 8-8 with 3:20 to go in the half. Fadeaway J there by Matthews. That will not go. White yanks it down for the Panthers. The senior. AB into the corner. There is our man. Yes, sir, finally. Marcellus Parks from downtown, a Whataburger 3-ball. And we are up by 3, 11-8. That's the first point of the second quarter for the Panthers. Marcellus has 7 to lead all scores. And that gets by Skinner, goes baseline, draws the contact there by Matthews, but shot won't go. And there's White with another rebound for Lufkin. Alley pass goes to Skinner. Skinner in the paint with the right hand, and it's good.
Good take. Strong take from Bryson Skinner there to the basket.
Duncan man, as K-Man calls, Marcellus has 7. Good play there by Skinner. 5-point lead now by the Panthers. Brady into the corner to Cox. Brown has played every minute so far this game. It's been so quick, there's been no need for a break. Swinging around, gets by Kevo, throws it to the corner. 3 ball off the front iron, won't go down. They get another offensive rebound, but this time White's there to clean it up, and he'll have it. Long pass down the right sideline to Kevo. Now down to the left side. Marcellus steps back. Wide open for 3 off the iron, no good. Skyman! Skinner catches it in air, lays it in the layup, and the Panthers have now scored 7 in a row. Skinner's got 4 of them. Now we're talking.
Now we're talking. Now we're getting there. Now you can breathe a little bit better if you're a Panther fan.
15-8 your score now. 1:35 to go in the first half. Rolling to the right there is Pleasant. Picks up his dribble, passes that way over to Matthews. Matthews back to Pleasant. He wants a wide open 3. Takes it off the iron. No good. Kevo is there to yank down the rebound, and he's going to be fouled. Well, there's more traffic here on a place where people aren't allowed on the court than I've ever seen.
Well, you're getting a lot of the girls coming back out of the locker room. You're ready to go to the bus and whatnot.
Got a B squared. I thought we had a B square timeout. Well, we got a JM Chevrolet sub coming in for Lufkin. And that'll be Sanders checking into the ball game along with Burse. CB, if you will, checks into the game.
AB, CB. Get a whole list of these things.
That's right. Skinner top of the key here. They're in that 2-3 zone. Skinner throws it away. Pass intercepted there by Hollins. He gives it up, but there to steal it back with Skinner. He's on the ground, loses the handle on it, and the Dragons have it back. And BJ right there, take that pass away. He's in the paint, swings it inside, it overshot it. Nope, it was tipped. Trying to get it inside to Skinner. Ball's tipped away, and Lufkin will have it back here with 53 seconds to go in the half. Skinner will inbound the ball underneath our bucket. Looking, finds Marcellus Parks. Marcellus picks up his dribble, double team, top of the key. Ball tipped out of his hand, runs and gets it. Gets it over to Burst. CB with it, lays it up. Oh! Alley-oop dunk! That is Sanders skywalking above the rim and slamming it down.
What a play. What a play. Great read and a great finish.
Alley-oop me. 17-8. Little showtime. They have been working on their alley-oops. That's a little travel call there, and you can feel it. Oh, momentum's jumped over to the purple.
6 turnovers for Nac here in the first half.
BJ hustles over to inbound it. Gets it into Skinner now. Lufkin has now reeled off 9 in a row. Into the corner. Marcellus was spotted up for that 3 where he made it earlier. Still leads the team with 7 points.
Only been 4 fouls called in this game so far. That's been partly why this thing's just humming along.
11 seconds. There's a 3-ball corner pocket. It's good. CB Burst with the bucket. That is the second Whataburger 3-ball of the quarter for Lufkin. We've reeled off 12 in a row. At the buzzer, that's nowhere near it. And the Panthers come out rolling in the final 4 minutes of the second quarter. We lead it 20-8. We'll take a quick break. Your Morgan Insurance halftime show is next right here on Lufkin Game Time.
Panther fans, craving a game time snack? Head to Taco Casa, the official taco destination for Lufkin Game Time. Dive into a crunchy taco, indulge in a super burrito, or satisfy your taste buds with nachos or a chili burger. Serving Lufkin and Nacogdoches with excellence. Taco Casa, where it's always real fresh, real food, and real good. Taco Casa, proudly supporting our Panthers on Lufkin Game Time.
This is a Whataburger table tent. An orange and white trophy for your made-to-order burger. It means we cook your meal up fresh. And don't get up, because we'll bring it right to you. So if you're looking to sit down and celebrate the fact that you left it all on the field, we've got your number. Whataburger, just like you like it.
Need to save money on insurance? Give Joe Hancock and his team a call. Since 1965, the Hancock family has been dedicated to serving Texas with personal and commercial insurance. With 60 years of experience in Lufkin, our friendly and knowledgeable team is ready to help protect you and your family's most valuable assets. We've got the expertise to assist you. Call today for your free no-obligation quote, 936-634-4451. Joe Hancock Agency, your trusted partner in insurance, proud sponsor of Lufkin Athletics. We back the pack.
You just might think you got a new car. When it comes to repairing your vehicle, you always have a choice. At S&W Expert Collision Repair, we set the standard for excellence with state-of-the-art equipment, leading-edge technology, and over 40 years of industry know-how.
They got us a new car. They got us a new car. They got us a new car.
No, this is your car. We just fixed it correctly.
Thank you so much for our new car.
No, this is your car.
S&W Expert Collision Repair. You just might think you got a new car.
Commercial Bank of Texas has been your community bank since 1901, and our dedication to the people we serve is as important today as it was then. Today, CBTX brings you the latest technology backed by personal customer service and #sealed with a smile. At Commercial Bank of Texas, banking is our business, but helping people succeed is our passion. It's time you experience banking Texas style. Stop by or give us a call today. You'll be glad you did.
Hey, have you seen Thang? He's supposed to pick us up.
I don't know where he went.
Hey guys, it's game day. Let's go.
Hi folks, JJ Webb here from JM Chevrolet, your East Texas Chevy dealer, and we're fired up for this Lufkin Panther football season because at JM Chevrolet, we back the pack. So let's go, Panther Nation. JM Chevrolet, together let's drive.
And welcome back to Nacogdoches Dragon Gymnasium, where the Panthers reeled off the final 12 points in the final 4 minutes of the second quarter. And JT McManus's boys now lead at 20-8 as we are at the half. Your Morgan Insurance Agency halftime show, Chris. You could tell their plan was to take the air out of the ball, which is what they did. But finally, normalcy came through, and we reeled off 12 in a row, highlighted by that big dunk by Sanders.
Yeah, that was a great play. But what happens is when a team comes out and does that, they really try to they are trying to take the air out of the ball. They're trying to limit the time that you got it and the chances you have to score. But also what that does to you, it doesn't just keep the ball from you. It takes you out of a rhythm. It takes you out of a rhythm of a normal game. And so you could tell that first quarter only scoring 8 points. Second quarter definitely got better with 12, but overall it just takes some time to, okay, this is what they want to do. We've got to amp up the defensive intensity. We've got to be able to drive, cut, get good shots, and really block out well. I think that's one thing that Coach McManus is not happy about. That first half gave up so many second and third chances to Nacogdoches. That has to be more locked down if they're going to keep trying to do ball possession like they are.
Yeah, only give up 2 points. Your halftime stats is always brought to you by Lufkin Coca-Cola. Lufkin with 8 in the first and 12 in the second. Leading the way for the Panthers, Marcellus Parks. He hit the 3 ball. He's got 7. 4 points for Austin Brown and Bryson Skinner. 3 points for my man Casey Burst. CP, as I started calling him. And, of course, Jacavion Sanders with 2 there in that first half. And it was a big alley-oop dunk. Burst threw it up there perfect. And Sanders knows nothing about elevation, or let me rephrase that. Gravity does not apply to Sanders, because he was well above the rim when he went up and got that one.
Yeah, he was. He was way up there. We've seen that now back-to-back games where it looks like there's a trampoline in the floor somehow. And so he gets up there, man, and Lufkin can play from outside. They can play above the rim, below the rim. It's a solid squad. Now, And listen, they're doing this really without getting a ton of offense until that last couple of minutes of the second quarter.
No doubt, and 8 points there in the first half for the Dragons. Matthews, Hollins, and Lockett with 2. The only bucket for the Dragons there in the second quarter was by Cox on the putback, and that's where we stand. We were at 8-8, and the Panthers in the final, I think it was 3:45, scored 12 points, and we now lead at 20-8 here at the half. Your halftime stats, once again, brought to you by Lufkin. Cola, pick up that ice cold Coca-Cola today.
Boy, nothing better, man. Nothing better. I can live by that.
No doubt about that. Panthers now up 20-8.
Unfortunately, I probably have done a little bit too much, Probably just too much Coke in my life to drink.
Well, you're due some Cokes. I hear our man has a birthday today, so everybody here at Lufkin ISD and Jam Digital Media want to wish you a happy birthday.
Well, thank you, Pods. I appreciate
30?
it. 33.
33?
33 today, man. This is, my kid asked me how I felt. I said, I'm feeling older and older, but especially knowing that they're getting, because they just had birthdays too. So it always happens. My wife first, then my daughter the next day, and then Tatum 2 weeks later. And they all get older, and then I'm at it looking back at it, I'm like, well, I'm older now, so this all goes by real quick, man. But it's fun to get to do this on my birthday.
Oh, you're not kidding about that. Well, it's good birthday time. I remember mine came on the football game. So
the one game I wasn't there.
That's right.
I missed it. So, listen, I'd have had a bunch of birthday stuff ready for you, man, but it just didn't work out that night. But, listen, it's a good place to spend my birthday. Had some good moments in the playoffs here. And nice to reminisce about NBA has-been just a little bit,
Yep, no doubt about that. The look ahead for the Panthers coming up here before the break is everybody will break for holidays on next Friday. Of course, we'll be at home this Friday against John Tyler, which should be a very good game.
Yeah.
Next Tuesday, we go on the road to play Hallsville. Now, Hallsville is pretty good as well, but I got a feeling we're going to have our stinger up in that ball game. And then we come back home on the following Friday, a week from Friday, for Texas High. Which lost their first district ball game, or actually they were open last week. They got their first district ball game tonight as they're playing host to Jacksonville.
Yeah, so the travel schedule, it's a lot. I mean, there's a couple of games that are, we're hitting the road. We're going to be back at late on some of these. I'm not going to be able to bring mine with me on some of these road trips, but it's going to be fun stuff, a competitive district. And Lufkin, they are, I think, they are the favorites in the district, but it's also something you get caught napping in East Texas on a district night, and everybody's pouncing, especially the longer we go throughout the season.
Well, I've never done a game in Mount Pleasant, so that'll be one we knocked off the chart, and I've already been told by multiple people the officiating in Mount Pleasant only leads one way, and they compared it to Huntsville, and I'm telling you right now,
Huntsville's awful.
Huntsville's the worst I've ever seen.
Huntsville is pretty wait, you won't get to be there for Mount Pleasant. That's the one that you're out on, Pods.
You're right. I'll be gone right after Christmas.
So I'll be there for it, and so I'm going to have to do that one solo. That'll be interesting, Pods. I'll try to carry it for you.
Hey, that's the two teams picked to win the district right out the chute.
So that'll be a good game, but nonetheless, I've been to Hallsville before. I haven't been to Texas High yet. Haven't been to Mount Pleasant. So going to get to check off some new schools here. Last time, I was here last year for the girls. Well, or was I here for girls last year? Man, I don't remember last time I was in this gym. I felt like I was here last year.
Were the girls in our district last year? No, we went south.
We had to go south.
We were with Kingwood and Dayton.
But I felt like I was here.
Nacogdoches was in there too? Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, so we're not crazy.
Oh, yeah, because we had to sit up there.
Yeah, it was a high broadcast. That's what it was. Okay, so, but now we're courtside, baby. We've graduated to the big leagues.
Well, there's something. I sat right over there for 15 years.
Yep.
And we finally get all the good stuff here with Jam Digital Media, and they try to hide us.
I actually did a game. I guess it was about 4 or 5 years ago. The district championship game between Lufkin and Nac was here. You actually were doing a girls' playoff game that night, and Courtney Garcia and I did that district call where Lufkin won the chip that one here on the road.
The Panthers start the third quarter. Our third quarter action brought to you by Layered Homes. My man Kevin Brown, if you're remodeling that house, give them a call today. Layered Homes right there on the West Loop in Lufkin. We got the ball to start the third quarter and a 12-point lead. B.J. Thomas, top of the key, gets it inside to Parks, out to Newman. Newman back out to B.J. B.J. wants a three-pointer, and it won't bank. The Commercial Bank of Texas not open there for B.J. as that rattles in and rims out, and it will stay at a 12-point game. Hollis throws it left side to Brady. Brady spins back towards the baseline, picks up his dribble, throws it cross court, and that is out of bounds on the Dragons.
I love basketball because I like how you can really tell at a basketball game who the basketball junkies are. I look over there, I see Coach Kevin Herron from Central Heights is hanging out. That dude's around the gym anytime it's open and they're not playing. It's impressive. I love that.
No question about that. Brown with it, only 4 points tonight, well under his average of 22. Brown swinging around, BJ, entry pass tipped away. Somehow he's able to run it down. It was Newman. And okay, AB from downtown, Whataburger drive-through for a 3. He's got 7. And the Panthers have our biggest lead of the night. Matthews on the left side.
Now you're okay with them taking them time.
A double dribble called on Matthews as Austin Brown reached in and caused the turnover.
Back-to-back turnovers here for Nac.
AB with his first three-pointer of the ball game, now with 7 points, 4 coming in the first quarter.
See in this zone, he better light up because he could really get something good.
Sanders pump fakes and is going to be called for the travel. Back-to-back turnovers there by the Panthers and the Dragons. The Dragons have yet to score a bucket this third quarter. Have only scored 2 points since the first. Hollins. Dribbling right. Or doing something. Now trying to go to the bucket. Picks up his dribble out to Cox. Cox back to Hollins. Hollins, spin move, throws it away, taken away by Parks. Parks wants to go up with the right hand, lost it going up.
There's no contact anywhere there?
Should have been a foul call, but no foul called here underneath. I don't know what they're waiting for. Maybe some blood to come out of Marcellus's nose. Marcellus in the corner from 3. Count it, baby. The Whataburger drive-through is open for Parks. His second of the game, and he's got 10.
3's better than 2 anyway. We'll take it.
Well, you see Parks didn't even get up and ask for a foul call. Nope. I like it. And that ball's thrown away. There is a steal for AB. Outlet pass goes to Marcellus. He spins, and this time he is fouled again. And Matthews gets a jersey and an arm, and he will be called for the foul, and Marcellus will go to the line for 2 free throws. Lufkin now about to be up by 20. That escalated.
I like how you're forecasting. That's good. It's good prediction there, bud.
Well, Marcellus pretty solid from the line.
Boom. Beautiful.
Nothing but nylon.
Let me just make a suggestion, though. We probably shouldn't talk like that in playoff games because then we will get blamed for if they don't go in.
Only if we're up 20.
Oh, okay, that's fair. You know what? If we can be up 20 in our first round playoff game, that'd be a great spot to be in.
No question. Both are good by Marcellus. The dunk man has got 12. And Lufkin now jumping into a little pressure. Caught them slipping. BJ steals it over to Newman. Outside, AB wide open for 3. Booyah! It's down again, and just like that, AB is up to 10 with 2 drive-through Whataburger three-pointers, and it is 31-8.
Wow, what a run. When it rains, it pours here quickly. Lufkin offense feeling a little bit of spark and urgency.
The Dragons want a B-square timeout. It's going to take more than a timeout to stop this train.
Exactly right.
The train started with just under 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. It was 8-8. Since then,
let's do the math. What is that math?
A lot.
Yeah.
23 to zip.
23 to zip. That's it. Listen, something about that number 23, man. Coach McManus's Jordan year, 23-0 run here for Lufkin. It'll work. This time out brought to you by our good friend Grant Bailey and squad here at B-Square Design and Drafting Services for commercial residential services. They got you. They got the tools to take care of you. Go support them. Our good friends over at B-Square Design. Timeout.
It's taken me about a month to come up with this because Coach McManus would never allow me to do this.
I like this. Where are we going with it? Okay.
Because he would never toot his own horn or pat himself on the back. But as I said, I'm going to be his and Austin's hype man.
I like it.
This season. And Coach McManus gets a win here tonight. He'll be 10 away from his 500th win as a Panther head coach.
500?
In Lufkin.
Is that good?
I mean, you know.
That's amazing. That's awesome.
499 or 489 coming into tonight.
He has been a staple here, this program, so long.
Austin Brown off back-to-back three-pointers, dribbles to his right between the legs, passes left. Parks passes on the three, back out to AB. We swing it around Sanders.
Did you think AB was going to pull that? Because I thought he was going to catch and pull from super deep. He's in range.
Yeah, a few things are going to happen. Passing was not what I was thinking. Newman gives it up to Parks, back out to Austin, an NBA three, and it's off the iron. No good. That ball's tipped out of bounds. Got to be Lufkin ball as BJ had great positioning there underneath.
I told you I saw it in his eye on the play before that. He looked like he was ready to pull. This time he actually pulled the trigger and almost had to hit.
Getting anxious.
A little bit. Shooter just got to shoot.
And we missed something. Coach McManus said he was wide open. Brown shoots another three, but that's well short. And I don't know what happened, but Dalen missed somebody that was open. They kick it outside. 15-foot J is up, and it is good by Brady. And that, again, is their first point since early in the second quarter. There's a three by BJ! Nothing but nylon! BJ Thomas with a Whataburger three ball. It's 34-10. There's some contact underneath. Probably going to be a foul on Sanders.
That's the 6th 3 of the night for Lufkin. We're all ready to catch and shoot that thing. Yeah, Dalen got in trouble on that inbounds pass, but I kind of saw what he saw. That defender was close on the baseline. I don't know that pass could have got to BJ in the corner.
Well, I don't know either, but I'm telling you right now, Coach McManus does.
Yeah.
So 8 minutes of clock time. It was 8-8 with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Now 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. It's Lufkin 34-10. Brown's got him tied up on the corner. Somehow he got out of it. Good job there by Pleasant, but he missed the shot. And there is Sanders to yank down the rebound. Long pass down the sideline to BJ into the corner. Marcel is back out. BJ can't get the three. Into the paint, kicks it out. BJ three. Marcellus three. Too hard, no good. Rebound by the Dragons. Brady brings it up. Halfway through our third quarter, brought to you by Layered Homes in Lufkin. Kevin Brown and the guys today remodeling that home. Give them a call today. Gardner into the corner to Brady.
This end of the court's where Austin's really got to work. He's got eyes on him here. Our friend Coach Keller over at SFA.
Pleasant with it, trying to go somewhere. Gives it to Brady. Brady's shot is blocked by AB. And the rebound comes down by B.J. Thomas down the center of the court, kicks it over. Sanders thought about the three. Gives it up to Austin. Out to B.J. Thomas for three. It's good. B.J. Thomas driving through that Whataburger three-point line. He got another one. He's got 6 in the quarter. 5 threes in the quarter for Lufkin. And it is on now like a pot of neck bones.
You say a pot of neck bones?
Oh, I love some neck bones.
What a neck bone. What animal does that come from?
Oh, my Lord. They don't have that out in Hudson.
No, they don't. Is that like frog legs or something? What are we talking about here?
Kind of. You kind of let it, you put it all in a pot and you let it.
What animal?
You don't ask that question. You just eat.
Whatever you say there, Fonz, I'm going to leave it to you.
You ever go up to your mom and say, what is that? No, you just eat it.
Well, you're right. That's fair. That's fair. But I don't think neck bones have ever been in the equation. I don't, man.
I have to bring you over to Christmas dinner.
Well, I would be happy to.
Gardner with it for the Dragons. He'll pass it quickly to Hollins here. We're a little under halfway of the third quarter. Brought to you by Layered Homes. Crossover dribble there by Hollins. Got an angle, but hey, AB went and got a block again. I think they're calling for a foul.
Nope, got him on the arm.
Allegedly. Looked a little sus from my point of view.
Did you just say sus? Boy, oh boy.
Little sus. Uh-oh, my man's getting tired.
Yes, he is. He got them eyes.
This will probably be our only road game of the year, as it's our closest. The rest of these road games are going to be a little too long for my man on a
school night.
On a school night. Free throw is good by Hollins. Maybe if we get a Friday night game on the road, we might let him make the trip.
Doesn't it switch like halfway through? We'll be on the road most Fridays, the second half of the year. I think I saw that on the schedule, but listen, I've been wrong once or twice before. It could very easily happen again.
Not many pots. Second free throw is good by Holland. That Taco Casa free throw for the Dragons, good. Long throw, lob underneath, and Marcellus can't get up high enough to get it, but he does pull it down and lay it up and in. Marcellus now with 7 in the quarter, 14 in the game to leave the Panthers, and it is now 39-12. Again, it was 8-8 in the second quarter.
Wasn't it like 4-2, 5 minutes into this game? I mean, it was something crazy.
I'm telling you, 4 minutes to go before halftime, it was 8-8.
Yeah.
Good ball movement here by the Dragons.
I'm pretty impressed with how well they're taking care of the ball with the, because Lufkin's really not giving up a ton of like space on the defensive side.
AB with another rebound. His outlet pass goes to BJ. BJ's tied up. He may be called for a travel.
Yeah. He kind of tried to do the football stiff arm too on that little attack, so just take the travel.
Dragons 4-6 on the year. Couple of non-district losses, and the one district loss to the Jacksonville Indians in Jacksonville last week.
Coach Alexander and crew up there.
He retired. I didn't know it either.
Really?
Yes, it caught me off guard. I was doing our girls game up there a couple weeks ago, and the boys played after that, and he was not coaching, so I had to ask, and he did retire after last season. There's another steal. BJ knocks it away right into the arms of Austin Brown. Long pass to Marcellus. Oh, he didn't get too close to the rim. Couldn't get the dunk to go. And Coach McManus not happy about that either. But AB steals it on the other end. We're trying to get some numbers. AB going in. Oh, and we're going to miss that jam, but AB is fouled, and he will go to the line to shoot two. There is no disregard for their body here. We want some highlight rim dunks. Because they know the guys at Jam Digital Media are recording, and they want to be on the Wright Buick GMC. We see you.
Boy, oh boy. You own it tonight, Gary. You own it.
Another automatic free throw. My man's already marked them both down. The Taco Casa free throws, even though the second one's not shot yet, it's good.
Put it in the history books.
AB is about to have 12 points, according to my little man over here, my happy helper. It's up, and it's, oh, he missed it. You jinxed it. And the rebound by B.J. Thomas, and B.J. now has 8 points in the third quarter, and it is a 30-point lead for the Panthers. AB's ball went down and again touched all of the rim but wouldn't stay. Thomas got the rebound for Lufkin and put it back in. Under a minute to go, third quarter. Laird Holmes, third quarter. Cox. Brown all over him. Hands it off to Hollins. Picks up his dribble, fadeaway Jay, air ball fired up. JM Chevrolet sub came in. That's Kevo Moore checked into the ball game. He came in for Marcellus. CB. Casey Burrs checking into the ball game for Austin Brown. And it is Thomas, Burrs, White, Kevo, and Skinner in the ball game here for Coach JT McManus. And Bryson will bring it up for Lufkin with under 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Gives it to BJ, spinning to the right in the paint. Wild shot, nothing but backboard. He thought he was fouled, no call. And here we go the other way. Hollins, inside pass, wild shot. That won't go. Burrs can't get the rebound. Three-pointer, right side. That's off the mark. That is going to be out of bounds. That's off of Lufkin. Pretty sure we'd hit it last.
Going to a jump ball.
I mean, how can I see that from here and they can't?
Well, we all know how your eyesight's been this year, so yeah, I'm wondering the same thing.
Well, we had our hand up. I mean, but it will be a jump ball situation, and it'll stay with the Dragons, but we'll flip it back for us in the start of the fourth quarter. Cox, good pass underneath, kick out, three ball, Gardner, good. Gardner, the first three ball at the buzzer for the game for the Dragons, and they cut the lead to 42-15. That'll do it for the third quarter. The Panthers come out in a flurry. Scored 22 points in the third, having scored 20 in the first half. We're headed to the fourth quarter, brought to you by Laird Holmes. It's Lufkin 42-15. Back right after this.
This is a Whataburger table tent. An orange and white trophy for your made-to-order burger. It means we cook your meal up fresh. And don't get up, because we'll bring it right to you. So if you're looking to sit down and celebrate the fact that you left it all on the field, we've got your number. Whataburger, just like you like it.
Stay in the game with the Lufkin Game Time app. From live broadcast and game alerts to exclusive highlights, schedules, and the latest Panther news. Download Lufkin Game Time on the App Store and Google Play. Lufkin Game Time, the home to Lufkin Panther and Lady Panther sports.
And a welcome back as we head to the fourth and final stanza here, brought to you by CMC Recycling. 11 and 11 is 22. 36. I'm missing a point.
For us?
Yep.
All right. You got 11 for Brown?
Yep.
4 for Skinner?
I do.
8 for Thomas?
I don't. There it is. I got 8. I got 7. Thank you. I have the 3-3-2. I just added 7.
Well,
I need help with my math.
I'm here for you, Pods.
And here we go. Lufkin back with the ball here. And quick run there. CB Burst lays it up and in for his his 5th point of the night.
That's a great take from Burst. Saw an alleyway, got to the basket, left side, finished with the right hand.
That is true. Lufkin, biggest lead of the night, about to be up to 30. There's a steal again. White can climb the ladder. You better not let him. He'll jump over you. And a blocking foul's called. Javarius White, first point of the night, and he will head to the Taco Casa free throw line.
I thought we might get to see dunk time.
Man, he had a dunk in New Caney. The best dunk was Marcellus, wasn't it, bud? Marcellus had the best dunk in the 6th game, but White had a good one too. Who had the best dunk in this weekend? It was Marcellus. White's free throw is good. The Taco Casa free throw good for the Panthers, 47-15. And Brady brings it up. Pass right side over to Brown. Brown, some fancy footwork dribbling over there, but eventually gives it up to Brady. Brady gets a screen going left. Kevo fights through it, stays with him.
Close to a 5-second call. The effort from Moore.
Brady back with it. Swings it into the corner to Cox. Cox in the paint, didn't want to shoot it, drops it off to Lockett. Lockett's shot won't go. Cox somehow gets the rebound under there. His shot won't go. Lockett can't get it in. It finally cleared out by Lufkin. Kevo Moore has the rebound, picks up his dribble. Outlet pass goes to BJ. Thomas in the center of the corner, passes into the corner. Burst for 3, off the iron, no good. Rebound is by the Dragons. Good job there by Moronis. And he will finally give it up to Brady, and they'll walk it down. 6 minutes to go in the ballgame. Woodland Heights Medical Center postgame show coming up after the ballgame. Our commercial Bank of Texas player of the game. There's a big shot, and it is knocked down. Brady with his 4th point of the night.
Burst got triple teamed there on that attack, coming back in transition. Let's see. 30-point game, a couple subs. Back comes Dalen Newman, Marcellus Parks. Is there one more? No.
No.
That's it.
The JM Chevrolet subs coming in for the Panthers with under 6 to go, and they get it inside to White. He is shoved up under the bucket, can't get it to go. And here come the Dragons the other way, and that's going to be dribbled out of bounds by Brady.
I think you're seeing, and it was a interesting start to this one. It was a off rhythm, kind of throw you off your game kind of approach, and obviously the guys have been able to come back now and get things well squared away. 8, and then 12, and then 22.
Burst, good pass inside to White, and he is hammered again.
That was scoring by quarter for Lufkin.
Javarius will head back to the Taco Casa free throw line for a couple of free throws. He hit his only free throw coming up earlier in this quarter and quickly makes that one. Didn't he?
He did. Nothing but 9-line.
Fourth point, and can't get the roll on that one. 48-17. We've now given up the most points we have in district all year long at 17.
Boy.
Eclipsing that 16 last week to White House.
Just slacking.
Morona's 10-footer off the front iron, short, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Dragons. Hollis has it. Had it, finally gives it up to someone I don't have in the book. They have brought in a ghost player.
I'm with you.
Number 15 was not on the roster that was at the scoring table. Guess he was a late addition at halftime. Brady, a little bit out of control and bailed out by the foul call.
Your boys at the CKT used to do that quite a bit too. Halftime, they'd bring up some kid from JV or sophomore team, see him in the third quarter for the first time. That was just normal back in the day, man.
You could never put anything past Coach Lowry. You never knew what could happen. Who was coaching when you played there?
Was it, I forgot his name.
What year was this?
2010 or 2007, 8, and 9.
Well, Coach Lowry might have been there. Might have been Coach Decker. No, it wasn't Decker. That was before Lowry. There's the three ball fired up, no good. Rebound by Parks. Parks gives it up to Burris on the right side, and his layup is wild, and we were out of control.
Yeah, he got caught up in the air, had nowhere to go with it.
And there's a collision at midcourt between Kivo and Brady. Somehow the ghost man gets the ball on the baseline, is going to be fouled. How come that's a foul, but it's not a foul down here? I'm just asking for a friend.
I'm asking the same question because Javarius went clear above it. He went a head and two shoulders above it.
4:37 to go in the ball game. CMC recycling. Fourth quarter, free throw up, off the mark to the left, no good. And Bryson Skinner checks back in for the Pack. Second free throw, no good. Ball kicked outside. They get the offensive rebound again. Hollins locks down the long-range three ball. Hollins now with 7 points. He leads the Dragons. And Coach McManus wants a full 60-second timeout. It's a B-square design timeout. We'll take it with them. Late in the middle stages of the fourth quarter, brought to you by CMC Recycling. We're back after this.
Red 18.
This season, you can share a Coke with your team on it. So I'm going to tell you how with a little help from this quarterback.
Selling 44.
You can share a Coke when your team's up.
Red Poncho.
You can share a Coke when your team's down.
Happy Jolly.
You can share a Coke with a coach, a mascot, or an MVP.
Chili, chili, chili.
You can even share a Coke with your rival on game day.
Turbo.
Or you can share a Coke when you're giving out your famous guacamole recipe in a completely packed stadium.
Cilantro, chopped onion, squeeze a lime, Roma tomato, hike.
Share a Coke with a fan this season.
Ice cold, delicious.
Share a Coke is back for the fall football season. We all know what comes with being a fan. The ups, the downs, and everything in between. Whether you've just won a big game and want to celebrate with fellow fans, or want to share a Coke with your best friend whose team just lost against their arch rival, Coca-Cola has something for you. Share a Coke with a teammate, rival, or best friend this season.
And a welcome back to Lufkin Panther basketball. As you see there on your Austin Bank scoreboard, Panthers in control here in Nacogdoches, 48-19. And there's White going up high. Can't get it to dunk down, but he is going to bust it in, and he will be hacked in the act. And he'll head to that Taco Casa soft taco free throw line.
I think that went in. Yeah, basket went in. Okay.
I know, but he was fouled.
Oh, you're right. No, I thought I heard you say differently. I was just making sure
He's got 6, going for his 7th point all here in the fourth quarter, but he clanked the free throw.
Just rushed it.
50-19. Score will remain. Approaching the 4-minute mark of this fourth quarter. Also brought to you by Texan Credit and, of course, Lufkin Coca-Cola. All your stats brought to you by Lufkin Coca-Cola. The running J there by Brady, short and off the mark. Rebound by Kivo. Outlet pass goes to Dalen. Now into the corner. Marcellus in the paint. Kicks it out. He traveled. Had momentum going one way and tried to pass it the other way. And it was not successful. Dragons will get it back on the turnover. 3:54 to go. Once again, we'll be back at home on Friday night, where I assume the undefeated Tyler Lions will be coming to town for what could be a battle of unbeatens. We'll be unbeaten. Kicking it around. 3:40 remaining. Brady again dribbling to the right, into the corner. Fake three-pointer, step up by Holland. Shot too hard, no good. Skinner rebound. Long pass to White. White trying to get to the box, can't. Cut off, throws it back out. Kevo goes up high to get it, kicks it around to Skinner. Skinner's in the paint. He is fouled. Shot no good, but Bryson Skinner. Oh, they called him for traveling. I thought he was fouled.
I thought it was a clean move. I thought he jump stopped and took his extra step afterwards.
Well, this just in, no one cares what we think. And by that, I mean nobody.
Can't elaborate anymore? Or?
That's nobody. Not here or at home. 3 minutes remaining in this one. Well, we hadn't really talked about it, but we sure would like to wish Coach Quick thanks for all he did for us in Lufkin Panthers. He is retired now, and I know he's going to have a lot of fun in retirement.
Listen, I don't think he can get off easy. I think he has to. We got to get him on the books for at least 1 or 2 more halftime interviews before.
Oh, for sure.
Because I mean, that's big news. That's a prime job of East Texas too.
Well, he's retiring at the end of the year. I'm thinking on the 20th is the last day for school. We are at home against Texas High.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to lure him in for a halftime interview for that one.
I think you got it. You can do the whole second half.
He's not going to do that. There's a 3-ball by Skinner. The Whataburger drive-through open for Skinner. He's now got it. 7 points on the night for the senior. It's 53-19. 2:25 remaining. Brady with the left hand won't go. Burst with the rebound. Outlet pass to White. Look out! Look out! Oh, White! For the love of elevation, slams it home with the right hand. And he is filling it up in the fourth quarter. He has got 8, all in the fourth. There's a dunk, big man. Were you asleep for it? There's a foul
Dad,
on the other end.
He saw it, Dad. He saw it.
You know, we all talk about Sanders and Parks, but I'm telling you, if we did a vertical test,
Boy.
I think White would win it.
Yeah, that's the thing. You have multiple options of guys who could go on and have a great dunk contest here between our team.
Free throw no good there by Brady. Under 2 minutes to go in our CMC Recycling fourth quarter.
I think what we'll have to do next or on Friday coming up at halftime, talk to our man Jeff and the guys, and while we're talking at halftime, we're just got the camera set up on our Lufkin team because their dunk and layup lines are just so much fun.
Yeah, we're just going to commentate the dunk show.
That's it. That's all we got. We'll hold up pins and nines.
Yeah, maybe we can get one of our great sponsors to give us a little $100 gift card to whoever we deem winner for the dunk contest.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, and let's get somebody hurt. Coach McManus would kill us.
Yes, he would.
Entry pass to Burst. He's tied up on the corner. Great pass to Newman. Gives it back up. Kevo Moore is in the scoring column. He lays it up and in. And it's 57-20. 1:35 to go in the ball game. Brown. Fancy dribbling. Kevo swipes it away from him. He's on the ground, gets it to Newman, outlet to Brown. Skinner with the left hand, can't get it to go. Tied up, and it is finally brought down by Mosley. And he'll give it back to Holland.
We need Dalen to not be so unselfish. We need to go get one bucket, and that'll be everybody scoring that's played tonight for the Panthers.
Holland trying to get to the paint, lost the handle on it, out of bounds, and Lufkin will have it back now with 1:03 remaining. And started out a little slow, but it is still going to, at the end of the day, turn into about at least a 37-point. How is that not our ball?
Because half-court ref said we touched it last.
Gardner.
The other two closest said we didn't. The half-court one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't believe you when you say that.
Holland has it. Mosley Gardner, 35 seconds and rolling. Could we have our final score here? 30 seconds. Reach in there by Newman. Couldn't get a handle on it. Throws it right into the hands of Burse. Another steal by Lufkin. He'll give it up to Skinner. Skinner, long pass down the right sideline over to Kevo. And 15 seconds to go. Kevo dribbling right. Burse pulls it out. The countdown is on. I don't think they're going to foul us. And we are going to come in here and get a business-like W, 57-20. And once again, with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter, it was 8-8. And the Panthers go on a 49-12 run to end this ball game in 2.5 quarters. I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
You're just saying.
That was dominant.
That was dominant. That's exactly what you want. That's what NAC wanted to avoid completely. Their whole approach was to try to prevent that from happening. Unfortunately, they weren't able to do so tonight on their behalf, but on Lufkin's behalf, boy, they came to play and came to play well.
And real quickly, our postgame stats brought to you by Lufkin Coca-Cola. Marcellus Parks leads the way with 14 points. Javarius White with 8 all in the fourth quarter. B.J. Thomas with 8 all in the third quarter. Austin Brown has 11. He doesn't play any of the fourth and very little in the third. 7 points for Skinner, 5 points for Burse, 2 for Sanders. It was a big dunk, and Kevo Moore with 2 points as well. Ought to get you close to 57 with the Panthers roll here, 57-20. And that is our second win here in district play in a row, and that'll be the Panthers' 24th consecutive district win. Going back 3 years. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I would say so.
Give Austin a high five.
I think that's pretty solid.
Tell him good game. He loves them boys.
Yeah, he does. That's awesome.
But there's his favorite.
There's
you know who is number
who.
2. Your Commercial Bank of Texas player of the game tonight has got to be Marcellus Parks. He leads the team with 14, 7 points in the first half, and 7 points in the third quarter before not playing hardly any in the fourth. Your Commercial Bank of Texas player of the game tonight is our man, the senior, Marcellus Parks, 14 points for the Pack. That'll do it for our Woodland Heights Medical Center postgame show, Pods. We will take a few days off and be back at the Pack Friday night, where the John Tyler Lions will be coming to town.
I'm ready for it. Going to be a fun night. Another doubleheader headed your way, and ready for it on Friday night, Pods.
We'll see you there. For my man, Chris Simmons, and my little man, Kieran's in the house, and all the good folks at Jam Digital Media. The boys do not disappoint. 57-20 over the Dragons. We're 2-0 and 15-2 on the year. Coach McManus picks up his 490th win as a Panther head coach. You guys have a great couple of days. We'll see you on Friday. I'm Gary Ives Jr. for Lufkin Game Time.